Hello everyone. Are we in? How is everyone doing? It's very late here in the Netherlands, just after midnight, and we're gonna be flying from Denver to Chicago. Whew, it's quite exciting. Let's see who's in the chat room. We got Ben. Ben was there during the patron-only pre-flight stream. Welcome into the chat room. Let's see who else I can welcome. Let me know if everything is sounding okay for you guys. And then we'll see if we can get this all to work. So now we can properly hear the cockpit sounds. Let's see what we got in. We got Moscow, Thomas. Good evening to you. Kieran, hi. Basinaciono, Basamtiano, Scarpy, the Zep, welcome in. Martin, welcome back. Hazeleger, yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Javier from New York. Remco is in. Good view and sound. Okay, that's good to hear. That's always nice. That's always a bit of a challenge, you know, making sure that everything is working properly, especially at this time of night. Carter, welcome in. Mark, Purpose, good evening to you. Flight Simulator 101. So yeah, good evening. I'm in the Americas indeed. Michael, welcome in as well. Matt Saint is in, also in the Netherlands. We're staying up late tonight till about 3 o'clock local. Cockpit sounds were really loud. Yeah, that could be. That's because if I, move to another window, then the sounds of the PMDG 737 are a bit louder. But I think it should be okay. Alright, so welcome in everyone. Welcome back to another live stream here on the AviationPro channel. Finally a flight in the US, this kind of the only opportunity for me to stay up late and do this flight, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm not talking too loud because of the neighbors, so just so you know. How about one? Well, we're gonna have a multiple flight next week, so stay tuned for that. This flight, of course, we're just a single pilot flight, and hopefully it's gonna be okay. So quite interesting. Tonight is a Denver to Chicago city pair event, Friday night operations, so it should be okay in terms of having ATC. I'm looking forward to that. I'll just quickly go through the flight plan. I'm gonna fly Delta flight 8879, and I think that's also not on the screen, should be correct. Let's see how many people we got in, by the way. 56, so I'm not sure how much audience from the US we have in tonight, but we'll see. Yeah, Delta normally doesn't fly this route, but as you know, I put up a poll a few weeks ago asking what airline would be best to fly for in the US, and Delta came out as the first. So yeah, we'll fly Delta. It's going to be a charter flight. I'm just pretending that I'm transporting some kind of sports team, maybe an NHL team. Could that work? I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with the NHL that much, but who knows? We are transporting some sports team from Denver to Chicago. Azeleger, yeah, thank you very much, from Gelderland. So I'm sorry if you're watching this very late here in the Netherlands or in Europe. You can of course watch this on the replay. It should be a nice flight, and yeah, I'm looking forward to do this flight in the US. It's been a long time ago since I've done a VATSIM flight. I've only made one VATSIM flight, Memphis to Atlanta. It was not even live, so it's actually the very first live stream in the US. So yeah, quite exciting for me as well, of course, as you can imagine. Alright, Kenny, welcome in. Yeah, I hope I will also provide a smooth flight. Hello, Popcorn, Nelius. Okay, so we're on board 737, we're parked stand Alpha 35, and I'll just review the flight plan very briefly with you guys. There we go. So as you can see, Denver to Chicago. We're gonna be taking with us 10 tons of fuel. I'm working with kilograms, by the way, because that's what I always work with. Of course, this Delta airplane would normally be in pounds, but yeah, I've just changed the kilograms to avoid confusion for myself. We're going to be carrying 154 passengers with a takeoff weight of 68 tons, as you can see. Well, here are the V speeds. Costing a dex of 30. We're going to be flying at flight level 370 today. And flaps 5 takeoff with reduced thrust, assumed temperature 30 degrees. Well, this is pretty obvious. Here we have the route. Basically, we're flying a departure out of Denver, and then via the different VORs, we pretty much arrive at Chicago. I don't have scenery for Chicago, unfortunately. Neither FSD Dream Team or Jajwiki Design have released their Chicago scenery on time, so unfortunately I have to do with a default scenery, but I've updated the AppCat file at least to get the correct layout. So, but I hope it will be nice anyways. As you can see, it's still a little bit daylight here. It's getting darker soon, so I think we should have a nice sun set departure. So I'm gonna try to depart as early as possible, also for me personally too, so I can get to sleep not too late. So I'm not really bound to any specific departure time. That's the benefit of having a charter flight, of course. Let's see. Tune down the cockpit noise. Yeah, should it be lower? Not sure what it's normally set to. Maybe if you put it up there, it will work. Let me know if this is a bit better. And yeah, so it should be a nice flight, I hope. The weather is pretty calm over here. Let me see if I can check the METARs that came with the flight plan. Yep, so as you can see, Denver, at the time of making this flight plan, wind was 130 degrees, 14 knots. Well, it's getting much lighter right now, as you can see, with the TEF from 2300 variable 5 knots. 6 scattered miles of visibility, scattered 2000. Flood level, wait, that's 22,000 feet, right? Very high, of course. We're at altitude here at Denver. This airport is at 5,400 feet, so quite a high altitude. And Chicago, let's see, at nighttime, UTC time, wind 0 to 0 degrees 5 knots, 4 static miles of visibility, mist and few clouds, and scattered 2,500. So relatively normal weather. I expect to arrive at runway 10 center at Chicago. But of course I'm not sure if that's actually going to happen. I'm not familiar with either of these airports, so I'm just going to let this go and see what happens. Alright, let me hide that for you guys, and let's see, I checked the ATC. We got tower online, already approaches online, and Denver ATIS, so technically we could already kind of start moving. Alex, what Chicago scenery are you using? So I'm using an FCAT file from VATSIM. I know that the FS Dream Team and other sceneries are not up to date, so I've decided to just use the FCAT. Yeah, because it would be kind of a waste of money to buy an old scenery and then buy a new scenery a few weeks later. Hello, Evan Schlapp. Chicken or fish? I think I'll go for the fish then tonight. Let me buy. Yes, perfect, Matt Saint. Okay, that's good. Good to hear. All right. So if I'm switching between windows, you will hear the engine sounds a bit worse. Once I'm in the active window in the flight sim. First of all, before we go any further, I want to thank my patrons that have supported me last month, and currently I want to thank Ben, who's of course in tonight, Roberto, Luca, Steve, Jeff, Sean, Janek, Justin, André, Daniel, Chris, Ron, Graham, Frank, Caroline, Tobias, Neil, Raden, Martin, Jean-Gabriel, John, and a new patron since I think yesterday, Don Fox. Thank you very much, guys, for your support to the channel. Much appreciated. If you'd like to support the channel, and get some more detailed information, for example, about upcoming videos of VATSIM Full Flights, make sure you check out the Patreon link in the description. Would be much appreciated. Okay, let's take a look. Good evening. Paul, have you heard about Pilot Edge? Yeah, I've heard about it, but I'm not going to pay for that service, I think. Simply don't have enough time to fly for that, I think. Okay. Did I finish my coffee? No, I didn't. I'm drinking coffee at midnight. Can you believe that? But I guess as a pilot you have to. Okay, now. It's been a while since I flew a flight. It's the first flight in prepared version 4.4 actually, so it's going to be interesting. I'm just going to quickly check the overhead panel. Looking good, we're still on ground power. I'm going to start up the APU. Lights are okay, let's turn on the seat belts. I'm just going to pretend the passengers are boarding right now. Don't think we'll need engine ATIS tonight. Packs are on, let's turn the APU bleed on so that comes online as soon as the APU has started. Screws out to the set. And this looks okay. So I've already prepared the flight management system, as you can see. I'll just quickly take you through it. Yeah, here's the performance initialization page. The takeoff thrust setting, V1 142, rotate 144, V2 148. And we have to sit in here. I already pre-programmed this because again, I want to try to depart a little bit early, if possible. Scarpy, second time ever contacting ATC on VATSIM. Well, good luck. I'm sure it will be fun. And a progress page, as you can see, if you would depart now, we would arrive at 18 Zulu, so that's a little less than 2 hours. So it should be quite a speedy flight. Did I upload some wind up here already? No, I'm just going to put in the route data page. The average wind is 328.031. 031. There we go. It's a little bit more up to date and accurate estimation of our routes. Okay, so let's listen to the ATIS. Denver tower and approach are online. I'm just going to quickly check whether there's some center controls are online. Yeah, the reason why I have so much landing fuel, I decided to take quite a bit of extra fuel because I'm not sure how busy it's going to get, so I'll better just have plenty of fuel with me. You know, in the real world, Peru would not be the most economical option, but still. Ooh, there's quite a bit of traffic already, as you can see, on the ground. So let's see what happens. We're parked here at Concourse A. And I'm expecting we're going to depart from runway 08 right here, but I'm not sure. So, and there's no center controller yet. So I can guess we just take it easy on the departure, and maybe the timing will be perfect that when we're leaving the approach controller, we'll be able to switch to center when that becomes online. So how many people do we got online? Oh, actually center just popped up. Perfect. In that case, I'm gonna start the departure, guys, because the sooner we can depart, the better. Also helps getting a little bit ahead of the traffic, of course. Okay, so let's take a look. I'm gonna tune the ATIS. Let's listen to that. Let me know if that's sounding okay for you guys. With frequency 1256. 125.6. There are a couple of things I need to remember. 125.6, Delta 8879. You know, things like that. That app is called VATMap for iPad, by the way. Let's see. 1256. If I make a lot of mistakes, it's probably because I'm tired, just so you know. Well, I'm not really tired, but it's late, you know. I've already been up all day. Okay, let's listen to the ATIS.
Yo. Visual and ILS approaches in use. Area navigation Zulu approach is available on request. Landing runway 7, 16 left, 17 right. Departing runways 8, 17 right. Lead hold on instructions. Notices to airmen. ASTEX surveillance system fitted. Squawk normal on the ramps and taxiways. Aircraft must leave at the sign padding or first waypoint with takeoff clearance. Advise on initial contact. You'll have information Bravo.
Okay, I'm gonna listen to that one more time because with the text because I'm not sure if I got everything.
Denver International Airport ATIS information Bravo. 22530. Wind 120 at 12. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 22,000. Temperature 9. Dew point -12. Altimeter 3020. Visual and ILS approaches in use. Area navigation Zulu approaches available on request. Landing runway 7, 16 left, 17 right. Departing runways 8, 17 right.
Okay.
Lead hold on instructions. Notices to airmen. ASTEX surveillance system sim. Squawk normal on the ramps and taxiways. Aircraft must make a sign padding on first waypoint with takeoff clearance. Advise on initial contact. You'll have information Bravo.
Okay, I think I got most of it. Yeah, the ATIS voice is also a bit weird, right? A little bit tired as well. So, we got information Bravo. I expect runway 8 for departure, 17 right is only for flights departing westbound, I think. So, we're heading eastbound. So, I'm just gonna write down runway 8 right. And then we have a departure. Let's take a look. Takes a while to load. We have, as you can see, the Eon's 6 departure. So, and then we don't know the squawk yet, so we'll hear what we'll get. Okay, so let's do the pre-flight procedure and then we can ask clearance shortly. Let's see how the frames are doing. 30 frames, okay. I hope you guys could all hear that properly. Let's see who else is in. We got Vettler Reinten, guten Abend. Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you? Let's take a look. Alright, pre-flight checklist. Oxygen is tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches are normal and auto. Window heat is on. We can turn off these fuel pumps by the way, we don't need them. Window heat's on. Pressurization mode selector is auto. Flight instruments. We got heading 173 and also on the compass. Altimeter showing 5,440 and 5,440 on 30-20 inches. The parking brake is set and engine start levers are cut off. Pre-flight checklist is completed. Okay. Let's take a look. We got tower online, 1333. I think I'll just ask clearance with him. I'm not sure if there's going to be ground online anytime soon, so let's just tune tower and then we'll ask clearance again. We're flying the US, so things are a little bit different. We don't have to push back, ask pushback clearance and all that stuff. I'm already gonna go up the pushback truck, by the way. Or well, maybe first we'll wait the clearance, see what runway we'll get. If I'm gonna switch to a more American accent, by the way, it's because I'm just kind of adapting to what I hear on the frequency. There we go, tuning the tower.
Text via Lima, Echo Mike. Goodbye, Travis, let's go on Mike. Alright, text via Lima, Echo Mike. Crystal 19.
Alright, let's see how the frequency is doing. Not sure if it's busy. Okay, let's go ahead, see what happens. Denver Tower, good day, Delta 8879 at stand Alpha 35 with information Bravo, requesting IFR clearance to Chicago. Or O'Hare.
Aircraft calling Denver Tower second.
Delta 8879 requesting IFR clearance to Chicago with information Bravo. Whoa. Looks like tower has disappeared. That's bad. Approach and center are still online, the tower has disappeared. You guys could hear me, right? Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, there's a Lufthansa A330 there, look at that. That's quite amazing. He's back. See if he calls us. Otherwise we'll just do a radio check or something. Something is happening to this guy's frequency. It's kind of going off and on. Let's see. He's giving clearance via text. In that case, I'll reply via text. There we go. So I'll just read the clearance for you guys because of course you can see that. I'm not sure if that's a normal procedure right here to do the clearance via text, but maybe that's the because maybe his voice frequency is not working properly. Anyway, we got the pre-departure clearance. Flights more than 2 hours past scheduled departure time was verified. PDC is still valid with ATC. Well, we're going to depart within 2 hours, don't worry. Delta 8879 departing Denver, transponder 0634. 0634. Scheduled departure time 23:52 Zulu. Equipment Boeing 727-800. Filed flight level 370. Routing cleared S file Denver, blah blah blah. And the routing. Climb via SIT. Maintain 10,000. Expect maintain 10,000. Is set. Departure cleared. Control frequency is 12035. It's checked. Landing runway 8. ATC may change anytime. Contact the appropriate ground controller with current ATIS for taxi. Instructions. And altimeter is 3020.
735 runway 1 to the right, land the lane.
That's copied. Alright, so we got the clearance.
Fine, up and right, 1 to the right, here,
And basically we can prepare the flight right now. So guys, let's do a departure briefing. So we have runway 8, squawk 0634. How's the chat room doing, by the way? We're still going fine. It's getting a little bit darker. It should be for a very nice departure. So I'm going to pull up the pushback truck, by the way. I'm going to push back to the right. No, let's not de-ice. To the right. Okay. Let me show our position. We're parked stand Alpha 35. We're going to push back to the right.
735 runway 1 to the right, lane 13012, clear takeoff.
I'm just going to go off the frequency for a second. So we're going to push back to the right, and then we're going to taxi onto 4 Echo, and that's where we're going to contact the tower or ground controller if he's online. And then we'll probably taxi to runway 08 via Lima or Mike. We'll have to see. And then at the end, we'll just depart runway 8, and we're going to be flying the Eon 6 departure. We are cleared to climb via the SIT, so we're just heading to 083. I'm just going to cross check with the FMC as well. And then to a Royal 10,000 or below. We've set that in the MCP as a restriction right here. And Shobo 12,000 or below. Looped in 4,000 or above. And then Marine. I'm not even sure how to exactly pronounce all of these properly. And then Eons, and then Wyndham, and then Circle, and then we continue with our route. I do notice that when checking the route there's a bit of a strange changeover right here, so maybe we'll just direct Circle after passing Eons. But we'll have to see if that works out. In case of any failure before V1, we'll abort the takeoff, and after V1 we'll climb. Continue climb to. I still have to get used to these charts, by the way. Let me see. There should be some sort of MSA right here, right? So I'm using Navigraph charts, indeed, if you were wondering. 9,800. So we'll just climb to 10,000 and then see what we'll do from there before we return to runway 17 left or 17 right once we have figured everything out. Okay, so that is kind of an overview of the departure. Just gonna get the taxi charts up and then we'll prepare. I'm sure we are allowed to depart a little bit earlier, I hope. Scheduled departure time, maybe we can sneak away some minutes. Let me show you an outside view by the way, because it does look quite amazing today. Look at that. With the Lufthansa right here, another Delta next to us, and oh, I think we're gonna have a beautiful view over the Rockies. Oh, Rockies, this is not the Rockies, right? Is it? Actually, what kind of mountain range we got here in the area? Anyway, we're gonna have a nice view, hopefully. Better turn on the billboard, logo lights on. APU's on generator, so we can release the ground power. And I'm just gonna remove the wheel chucks, and the ground power is removed as well. Okay. So how's the chat room doing, guys? I hope you're all doing okay. Let me see if I can answer some more comments or questions. Anybody flying while watching? Yeah, maybe. How many people do we got on board currently? 85. Okay, that's nice. Probably won't break records tonight since we're streaming at such a weird time. Let me see. Just getting organized a little bit. Okay. And we got Sweden online as well. Good. Alright. So in the ATIS they also said that you have to squawk normal. I guess they just mean normal operations. Normally what I do is set the squawk mode to altitude reporting off just before pushback. So yeah, if they're gonna complain about it, we'll notice soon enough. Of course, again, I'm not terribly familiar with the US, so we'll just see what happens. Alright, the FMS is all set up, and I think we're just good to go actually. Denver Center is online, so it should be no problem. I'm just gonna get the taxi charted already. And I'll just show you, by the way, what I mean by taxiing to 4 Echo. There's some standard taxi routes. So we're taxiing to the east, so we're parked at Concourse A north side. which means we taxi via Bravo Sierra towards ramp control marking 4 Echo. Hold short of taxi wheel Lima, contact ground to 12185, wind number 1 at ramp control marking 4 Echo. So basically, once we've reached 4 Echo, we can switch to the ground or tower controller. So that should be okay. Just gonna have the chart here at the ready. Maybe this one first. Oh, there we go. Alright, it's getting warm here. Actually in the Netherlands it's like -2 right now, I think. But it's getting warm here. I think my GPU is really working hard tonight. 0634, correct, yeah, correct. 0634 said, thanks for reminding me. See, I'm tired, so it's getting late. Delivery is now online as well. Well, we already got the clearance, so that should be no problem. Okay. Alright, I think I'm just gonna get ready for pushback and then we'll start going. So, turn on all fuel pumps. Hydraulics already powered on. MCP is offset, 141, that's not correct. 32 is 148 tonight. And the initial heading for departure 083. And initial altitude is 10,000, which is set. Oh, you're the Delta on my left, Bill. Nice. Probably heading the same direction, I suppose. Okay. So guys, if you are ready, then I think we can just start moving. It's now 12:30 here in the Netherlands. Yep, from the Netherlands, so yeah, it's kind of late right here. But okay, we'll survive, hopefully. I'm just kind of thinking about whether I maybe forgot something. I don't think so. Again, it's been a while since I flew the 737, so it's going to be interesting. If you notice anything that I might have forgotten, just tell me, then I'll correct it. Okay. Let's see how many traffic there is now. Ooh, there's quite a bit of traffic actually. Look at that. It's gonna get busy. Just giving an update. Yeah, it's quite busy. As you can see. See how ATC in Chicago is doing? Yeah. Looks like we got full en route, pretty much. Oh, Minnesota is online actually. Well, we'll see what happens. ATC should officially all pop up by 25 minutes from now, so that's, yeah, that should be okay. Indeed, no pushback clearance needed, as said by Javier, because of course there's a ramp controller normally in real life, and a ramp controller just kind of, you know, tells you what to do all the way at the ramp, and pushback and taxiing in. So we'll just push back, make sure we don't hit any other traffic. Of course, we want to make sure that that doesn't happen. So we've got the Lufthansa to our side. Look at that, very wintry conditions. Oh, you couldn't actually see that. Zoom out one more time. It's full winter right here. I think it's at night it's freezing, but currently it's not freezing. Temperature is well above freezing level. Okay, I think we'll just depart then. I'm not sure if anyone's familiar here with Denver, but Are we bound to the actual departure time that they gave us? I don't think so. Anyone could chime in if they know, then I'd be happy to wait if necessary, but otherwise I'd say let's go. And in the meantime I'll just do the V4 taxi checklist, or V4 start checklist, I'm sorry. Flight deck door closed and locked. Fuel, we got 10 tons on board of kilograms, and all the pumps are on. I think we can turn on the center pumps as well actually. Passenger signs are on, windows are locked, MCP we got V4.4. Heading is 083, altitude is 10,000. Takeoff speeds. With V1.142, rotate 144, V2.148. And we'll set the trim at 4.96. Oh. Is the trim actually working? There's something wrong here. There we go. That works better. And then we have the CDO pre-flight has been completed. Rudder and ailerons trim air at 3 and at 0. Taxi and takeoff briefing has been completed, and we'll turn on the anti-collision lights. There we go. You have to wait for the departure that they give you. Oh, that would be bad. That happens. Alright, then we'll take it easy. We got some more minutes to answer questions if you may have them. Let me know. I'll probably use a lot of autopilot during this flight because it's going to be quite busy. So we got 14 minutes to wait until departure, till we can start to push back. In the meantime, more ATC is popping up, so that's a good sign. Hello, Pragyan. Welcome in. Javier, can you do another multi-crew? Yeah, next week again there will be multi-crew flight. It will probably be in Europe this time, so just so you know. So we got quite some time to fill then if we have to wait for the actual departure time. What happened to the epaulets? Good question. Well, if you remember, I told in the live stream that I'm actually applying for real-world flight training. So I thought I would, would be better to kind of reflect the real-world rank that I'm kind of portraying right now. So I've decided to remove them for the time being, and then hopefully I can wear them again if I get the rank in real life. So yeah, that's why I'm probably gonna give those epaulets to one, so he can be upgraded to captain. he gets 2 stripes. Musical Aviator is in as well. Good evening to you. Good morning I guess for you. Need some decorations. Yeah, that would be nice for the Fly and See Santa. I think next week I will put some decorations, maybe some nice Christmas lights when I'm flying together with one. Okay. What headset do you use? I'm using the Jabra UC Voice 750 MS, from the top of my head. Oh, you missed that advanced slop. Yeah, so I've applied, but yeah, I'm still going through the selection phase. I'm happy to share that I've passed the first selection phase, so that was a super stressful day. It was, but it was exciting. It was great to do, and Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next steps, as you can imagine. So, all right. And we got a super chat from Musical Aviator. Thank you very much for your support. And he says, would have been flying this if I not got stuck at work. Also, you need a sim Christmas tree of tinsel for flying Sea Santa next week. Good idea. I will definitely spend your kind super chat to get some Christmas decoration for the next flight. There will be some. Thank you very much. We'll definitely add that. We'll definitely add to the atmosphere. So yeah, of course that's going to be a Christmas themed flight. I'm not sure if I'm going to fly and see Santa, but our live stream will be on the 21st December. But yeah, we'll make sure that we'll have a nice experience. Okay, pushback truck is ready. Getting ready. All right. What else do we got? Free mix from Austria. Good evening to you. And Javier, my parents think that being a pilot is a shit job. Well, maybe it's getting shittier. Actually, I'm not even sure, but yeah. I mean, it's getting more busy and busy. Pay is getting less and less, I guess. So yeah. But you know, if you love aviation, if you love this, if this is your passion, you know, go for it. I would say. I mean, it's the same steps that I'm undertaking right now. Vetle is HBA or hectopascals the same as QNH. Well, it's not exactly the same because QNH is kind of a so-called Q code, referring to the air pressure in hectopascal. And in the US they use the denomination altimeter, which is in inches of mercury. So that's why you have the inch versus hectopascal knob right here on the EFIS panel. So we can switch between that. So right now our altimeter is set at 3020, as you can see. So okay, videos are you gonna fly Boston Amsterdam tomorrow? Well, no, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna have a good night's sleep after this flight, to be honest. Okay, we got delivery online. Let's see if we got any more messages up here that I need to consider. Nope. So that will be alright. It's getting a bit dark right now. Cockpit lights are turning on. Oh, Fly Sea Center is actually tomorrow. Oh. Yeah, in that case I won't be able to join. But still, you know, 21st December is close enough to Christmas to get some nice Christmas decoration. So that will be nice. I think grounds is online us now as well, so we'll tune that 1294. And then we'll get the taxi charters ready. And we'll start pushback soon. I hope everything will be alright. We'll just have some fun. Okay, so I need to taxi via Bravo Sierra to 4 Echo. Not sure where we're going to be pushed back on exactly, but let's see. At least we're heading in the correct direction. Alright, the before start checklist was already completed, so we should be good to go. See if there's any update to the ATIS. Charlie right now. Departure runway is still the same. And how many people do we got on board? 77. Nice. Yeah, again, I don't think we'll be hitting records tonight, but that will be okay. If anyone should watch the stream, you know, point and do the takeoff or landing. That will probably be the most exciting part. Anyways, well, 7 minutes until departure. I'm just kind of waiting because of this clearance. Not sure if I actually have to wait, but yeah, better not break any rules while we're here. Visiting as a European. All right. What time is fly and see Santa? I don't know. It will probably be in the evening Europe tomorrow, so I don't know by heart. I love the scenery, by the way, by Flying Beam. Again, we don't have scenery for Chicago tonight, but the scenery is pretty nice. Only problem that I found with prepared version 4.4 was that the dynamic lighting were not working. At least for the apron lights, so yeah, I guess it's good. It's good if we're gonna start the party. I'm just kind of switching between the live chat here, guys. Just new YouTube message popping up all the time, warning you about your privacy and all that stuff. Okay. I'm gonna keep a good eye out on the other traffic while pushing back. Hey, there's a CRJ next to us. What's this light? That's interesting. Not sure what that is. We got an American next to us. There's some sort of airplane right here without a model. That's quite interesting. Yeah, I see an error right here. Not sure what that's all about. Look at all that traffic. That's quite amazing. Yeah, that's gonna be a fun flight, I hope. Okay. Well, I'm gonna contact grounds. Well, contact monitor ground for now. 1294 while pushing back. And he's gone. Well, it seems like every frequency I tune just disappears. Not sure why that's happening. Maybe oh, it's now a different frequency. 12185. Maybe it was on the wrong frequency in the first place. Could be. 12185. There we go. Is that correct? It should be. Alright guys, so get ready for departure. I'll get a little bit of cockpit lights on. Just a little bit. There we go. Let's make a nice atmos. And let's get these up as well. It's gonna get dark soon as we head east, of course. Okay. So would it be very bad if I would push back right now? Will I get chewed out for that? Probably not, but let's see. There we go. Now the chat is better. See if I missed anything. Any more last minute questions that I can answer. Cool airport, Denver. Yeah. I've been in Denver in real life in the city. I drove through that on our way back from the US to the Netherlands. Because we flew
Southwest
from
3828 taxi 17.
Colorado Springs, so it's a different airport, but
Southwest 38.
I remember the city a little bit.
Right, taxi by Charlie Sierra.
So
Charlie Sierra 17 right, Southwest 3828.
okay, I have the charts at ready, and we're gonna expect taxi to 8. And let's start pushback. One more check if there's any traffic pushing back in our way. Nope. Looking good. Alright. Well, I'm sure those 2 minutes can't hurt. Don't tell anyone. There we go. don't think I'm gonna do that because there are no real icing conditions. There's not a lot of snow here. Oh, I forgot to remove the gates now. So I'm just gonna start engines right now. Brakes are off. And starting number 2. Yeah, the reason why I waited because he gave me a very specific time for departure, so of course I could start to push back at the wheel, so
Good evening, Denver Tower. This
that
is
would be the
United
departure time.
1150 requesting pushback and start at gate B73.
25 and 2, adding the fuel. Look at that.
Yeah, bud.
Finally we're moving, yep.
Last air for calling, Denver ground road.
I'll not turn on the engine sounds too loud tonight for anyone that's sleeping in this building.
United calling Denver ground. Go ahead.
Starting that.
Roger. United 1150 requesting
Start
pushback and
on.
start at gate B73.
United 1150. Good evening, sir. Push and start as approved, face east.
Huh? Do I hear pushback clearance?
Push and start is approved, face east. United 1150.
Denver ground, good evening, flight check 550 information. Charlie, we
Brakes
are
are set.
ready to push and start Alpha 45.
Isn't there supposed to be a ramp controller giving pushback?
Ultra call sign 540. Flight check 550. Flight check 550. Flight check 550. Then we're going to good evening. Sir, push and start is approved. Face east.
I'll call him when ready for taxi. 2 successful engine starts.
Tail west is approved for flight check 5.
Generators are on.
Denver, good evening, United 573 with Charlie at Bravo 17, ready for taxi 8.
We can turn off the APU.
United 573, get off there, sir, push and start is approved.
Flaps
Face
5
east.
for departure. And then we'll do a flight
We
control
already
check.
pushed and started before you were there. Didn't realize you were online. We're ready to taxi runway 8.
United 573, runway 8, taxi via Mike.
Runway 8 via Mike, United 573.
There we go.
Southwest 3820, monitor tower 133.3 today.
And rudder
Over to tower, good day, Southwest 38.
is checked.
Ground, good evening. This is Southwest 175 with you at Charlie 37, ready to push and start.
Alright.
Southwest 175, push and start is
Let's
approved.
do the
AC.
full taxi checklist. Generators
Roger,
are on.
start.
Overheats are on as well. ATIS not required. Isolation valve is auto. Engine touch is continuous. Recall has been checked. Auto brake is RTO. Flaps 5 with green lights.
United
Master
1150
leaves idle detent.
requesting
Flight
taxi to runway
equipment
10.
is clear.
And
That's complete before taxi
Number one
checklist. Alright. So I didn't realize that rarely you do have to ask pushback clearance here on the ground, so we'll ask for taxi clearance right now, I guess. Let's see. Saturn 28, good evening. Doing good. Getting ready for taxi. Okay. Denver ground, good evening. Delta 8879 completed pushback from stand Alpha 35. We're ready for taxi.
So that Delta 8879.
A firm, Delta 8879.
So the 8879. You're going to be going off runway 8. So continue holding short, and you're going to be following a 737 pushback.
Roger, we'll continue taxi and following the 737 pushing back from Delta 8879.
That's right.
Okay. Nice. Alright guys. You can see the 737 pushing back there. Not sure where he's going now.
Sorry, 2520 through. Sorry, 2520 short Charlie November with Charlie or taxi.
Spirit 45.
It feels very cold right here, very frosty.
Yes, sir.
4522, runway 8 via Mike.
Leaving Mike, runway 4522.
United 573, monitor Denver Tower now, 133.3, have a good flight. 133.3, United 573.
Shooting the tower, by the way, as well.
Denver ground, flight check 550, up 45, and taxi 17 right. Alright, didn't get your call sign one more time.
I love the new accents that I hear.
No worries, flight check 550 on Alpha 45, ready to taxi 17 right.
Alright, let's see what this 737 is doing. Look at the Delta 747. Fortunately,
Flight check 550,
that's flying real life.
8, taxi via Mike. Okay, we're giving 17 right, we're going to 8. That's the front of us. Alright, AV on Mike, and it will be a momentary delay to reset the FMC. No problem, Delta 8879, follow the 737 in front of you to runway 8 via Mike.
Follow the 737 in front via Mike to runway 8 Delta 8879.
Denver Tower, good evening, United 669 requesting IFR Clearance
Yeah,
from Minneapolis.
I won't forget the TCAS.
We have Info Charlie on board.
I'll just mode Charlie once.
United
that's
573, you're going on Mike, you're supposed to be on a 17 right, 99 2A, make you turn on to Lima, and then Mike
so,
10.
I'll just show you where we are. We're now approaching Lima, and Mike is the inner taxiway. Let's see if the 737 is actually moving.
Denver ground, United 254, heavy with information. Charlie,
Otherwise, we'll
Bravo,
just taxi past it, I guess.
8 Bravo 38, ready to push.
Yeah. Are you going to move? Yep.
I'm sorry, last time I was calling Denver ground, go ahead.
Very slowly.
United 254 heavy, we have Charlie, Bravo 38, ready.
He probably has a different scenery than I am, because if he's supposed to be in front of me, he has a very different position. Although he might be on pushback to the other line. We should be good to go now.
We're at 2462, push and start is approved.
We should have a wonderful departure, look.
We should start the roof.
Look at this.
Denver ground, good evening, Delta 3128,
So I'm just going to follow
Charlie,
the 737 right
terminal,
here. Very easy.
Gate Charlie 36, request push and start.
So the 3128 push and start is approved, face east.
Push and start approved, face
Does
east.
anyone in the chat room know why they are actually asking pushback clearance?
Ground, good
from the
evening,
ground?
United 669,
Something I've never
Charlie requesting IFR Clearance to Minneapolis St. International Airport.
669 delivery on 118.75.
It's nice and busy though. There's a lot of traffic. It's good to have extra fuel because I'm not sure how hectic it's going to get at Chicago.
Who's ready to test me?
United 1150.
So guys, we're on our way. As you can see, it's 0 UTC, 1 o'clock local time in the Netherlands. It's crazy, I know. So I hope we have nice tailwind. I actually didn't check the tailwinds.
Can you just remember
the wind center.
Wait, 8 via Mike.
Runway 89, make.
Okay, we've got Denver Tower on standby, 1333, and then a departure for
Spirit
12035, I
4522.
think.
Do you have time for a reroute?
That's
you want to give it to us? We can probably do it.
Nice, quiet evening in Denver.
Spirit 45.
We're here passing Lima.
And you broke up there for Fairwinds 4542.
And
Yeah, that makes sense to get fixed. We are on the same one.
two 737s
Are you able to
heading for runway 08.
We should be on that, so we're cleared.
Oh, he was on your flight plan. You're departing the Eon 6 departure.
Oh, keep moving.
I'm sorry, I accidentally went there. Negative. We're gonna stay on the sand.
I'm a bit close.
Alright, because that's what I got on my system. What do you have?
No, we're gonna stay on the sand. They already pushed us once.
I love seeing all these different airliners now compared to Europe.
Southwest 175, ready for taxi for
And it's a lot of
17 right.
traffic, let's be honest.
Southwest 175, 17 right taxi via, and hold short of the taxi via Lima and hold
Yeah,
short
no
right
FH slump because, but I thought there was some ramp controller
Taxi via Lima.
at all airports in the US, at least the major ones. So I'm not sure if the ground controller actually took over the responsibilities of the ramp controller.
4522, monitor the tower.
And I think it's time for the new VATSIM voice codec.
4522.
American 672, 8 Alpha 50, request pushback.
American 672.
Oh, at least we're on our way.
Your push after
Let's see, arrival time is now exactly 2 Zulu. We depart now.
From left to right, push and start as per face east.
And the
American will push and start to the east.
runway 08 is directly in front of us. Just continue to taxi by Mike.
American 2472, we are ready to taxi.
American 2462, runway 8, taxi via Mike.
I think I'm a bit on
Runway 8, taxi via Mike.
so that's nice.
United 1150, monitor Denver Tower 133.3.
There we go, guys. I hope the sim keeps working, by the way. Again, my first flight prepared version 4.4, so I didn't check offline.
1150, monitor Tower 133.3.
And idling the engines now because we probably can let it taxi out a little bit. So we have to wait for traffic departing. Yeah, nice snow. The temperature is now
Flight 550, monitor
plus
Tower
3.
133.3.
It's actually getting cooled down pretty
Monitor Tower
quickly.
30, flight check 550 things. Delta 8879, monitor Tower 133.3, Janek.
Monitor Tower 123.3, Delta 8879. Bye-bye. Oh, I almost wanted to say decimal. but I know that's wrong. I'm gonna monitor Tower 1233. Ooh.
550, roger that. We'll get you as soon as we can. United 1150, Denver Tower, you with me?
And I'll open up the departure charts just to be sure. Well,
Jet 1150, Denver Tower.
so far so smooth, I guess. I want to keep my flight plan open because I'm not sure about the names of all these VOR stations that he might give us a direct to. Looks like we got a
1521, hold short 17 right.
What kind of airline is that?
Landing 738.
Spirit. Yeah, nice.
Hold short, runway 17 right, for landing traffic down to 1521.
Look at this lighting. I love this
United 1150 requesting takeoff
time of
runway 88.
departure. It's beautiful.
United Yeah, 1150 Denver Tower, we've been trying to get a hold of you. Squawk 0603, line up and wait.
Roger that, Squawk 0603, line up and wait. My apologies for letting you wait.
Alright. Anti-ice below 10 degrees. Handoff, well, from what I know, it's only necessary when there's visible moisture outside below 10 degrees. And right now there's, well, except for this snow blowing away from the engines, not particularly any visible moisture. Because the visibility is good, there are no clouds at low altitude, so if it would be foggy, it would be a different situation.
American 3 cleared right at Mike 5. American 3, you got a gate tonight, sir?
Let's keep a nice distance.
Alpha 50.
How many people do we got aboard currently?
American 3, Mike, Alpha
117.
Sierra.
Nice.
Mike Alpha Sierra, American 3.
Guys, if anyone should watch this takeoff, make sure...
United 1150, squawk normal, please. United 1521, clear across 17 right.
It's only got a lot darker, I'm not sure what's happening. I guess it's the airport
Southwest
distance.
175, Denver Tower, line up and wait, 17 right.
Roger, line up and wait. Southwest
United 1150, squawk.
United 1150, squawk mode, Charlie, normal, standby, however you want to call it.
Charlie. Well, let's call it Charlie because that's kind of the overall used.
United 1150, thank you, sir. Denver winds 150, 1008, clear for takeoff. Expedite.
Clear for takeoff, United 1150.
Foxtrot, Charlie 550, line up, wait, runway 08. Runway 08, line up and wait, flight check 550. Southwest 175, Denver winds 15010,
Alright, so we're
17 right,
going in
clear for
behind
takeoff.
the
Clear for takeoff.
737.
175 or runway 17 right.
Delta Tower, good evening. United 223 Heavy, full
Up
established.
to the departure frequency, just to be sure. 1035.
United 223 Heavy, Denver Tower, good evening,
shorts.
sir. Denver winds 1501016, left, clear to land.
Tune up the lights a little bit up here
Good
for you
one,
guys.
left, United 223 Heavy.
Alright, it's getting exciting. It is quite busy, so let's do our best.
United 1150, contact Denver departure now 126.10, have a good flight.
126.1 I guess then. It's always good to keep and listen to other traffic. It helps to get the next frequency
United
ready.
1150, contacting departure on 126.10,
Foxtrot, Charlie 550, Denver winds 15010, 08, clear for takeoff. Runway 08, clear to go, flight check 550. Roger that, thank you, sir. I wasn't sure on that one. I got too many flight strips going here. And no issues, thanks.
Very busy.
And Delta 8879, line up, wait, runway 08.
Line up rates, runway 08, Delta 8879. Good evening. Alright, strobe lights are on. Yes, they are on. My turn off lights. And I want to arm LNAV. And let's keep the legs page open as well. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. Frosty winter departure.
Denver Tower, we're still with you, passing through 2,700.
We'll get a hands up from the tower.
And sorry about that, it's 175, contact Denver departure on 126.10. 2610 now for
just
departure,
okay.
flight check 5 Unite.
Parking brake set.
And Tower J 5788 Heavy, is it alright with you? We're gonna go right leaving here to get around your departing traffic
guys.
over here on Mike, and then we're just gonna
Let's get
continue
ready.
on Mike after we pass the American.
Confirm that was 7889 Heavy.
That's Giant 57 Heavy.
Giant 5788 Heavy, just hold short of Lima. And I'll get the traffic jam cleared out here in a second.
Well, we're just double short of Mike,
I guess we can depart soon.
Giant 5788 Heavy, hold short of Lima. Actually, you know what? Take a right on Lima. And then your next left intersection should get
Hope
you
you guys
back
are
on
ready
the
as
mic.
well.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask if you could just do that. Yeah, right Lima, and then the next left off of Lima to get back on the mic then for Giant 5788 Heavy.
Giant 5788 Heavy approved. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Let's go.
Delta 8879, general wind 150, clear to go.
Clear to take off from Missouri rate Delta 8879. There we go, guys. Parking brakes released.
It's 223 Heavy, clear over runway 16.
And let's turn the TCAS on if kind of necessary.
Yeah, 223, roger that. Just hold short, Foxtrot
and
416
take
for
off.
me.
Hold short on Frosty.
There we go, guys. Thrust sets. Crosswind from the right, 80 knots. Quite heavy, as you can see. V1 rotates. Pause rates, gear up. Nice. Oh, look at that. Look at that view. It's true winter time. LNAV, and just for the sake of my own comfort, I'm gonna enable the autopilot.
Guide 1521, if you're still with me, looks like you're good to go to the concourse.
There we go.
Delta 8879, contact departure on 126.1, good night.
Departure 126.1, Delta 8879, good night. There we go.
Delta 70.
We are on to departure. Let's see if we hear anything. Departure, good evening, Delta 8879, passing 8,500.
United 1150, contact Denver Center at 127.65.
United 1150, contacting Denver Center on 127.
I'm gonna accelerate.
Delta 8879, Denver departure, with a contact, climb maintain flight level 230.
Climb maintain flight level 230, Delta 8879. 230. And that's going to be an altitude intervent. So remove the restrictions. As you can see, we've got a couple restrictions right here that we can ignore now. Flex 1.
Pleasure 550, contact Denver Center now 127.65.
Let me show you a little bit of the night
Over
sky
center
here.
on 2765 for flight check 550.
This
tonight.
doesn't give you a winter feeling, then I don't know what will. Let's take a look at the other side as well. Look at that. This is winter feeling. Ooh. Isn't that wonderful? Alright, I need to put the flaps up by now. There we go. No, I don't have decals on, I think. See, I'm forgetting things as you are tired. And let's turn on the first officer side as well. That works. Yep. So there we go, guys. We're on our way to Chicago. I hope you enjoyed that departure. I love the winter looks here. Look at that big highway going across there. I mean, for me as a European, you know, everything looks big in America, so so does this highway. Okay, we can do a little bit of after takeoff stuff. We can turn the landing lights off again. And backs and leads look okay. Let's do the after takeoff checklist. I didn't even do the before takeoff checklist. How bad of me. Alright, we need to get rid of that restriction right there. We can continue flying. After takeoff checklist, engine bleeds are on, backs are auto, landing gear is up and off, flaps up and lights. Altimeters are not standard because we need to wait until 18,000 feet here. So guys, hope you enjoyed the departure. Hope everything is still going well. Beautiful view, alright? Yeah, luckily we don't have much clouds. Look at those little lights there. I mean, this prepared version 4.4 is a little bit different.
Good evening, Delta 7689 with you.
Things are a little bit darker in this version.
7600.
Look how well the horizon blends there.
7689. Number departure.
Got a bit of wing flex going on there.
230.
Thank you, Bill, for that compliment. It is indeed a little bit exciting because unfamiliar conditions, definitely, because new accents, it's busy. But yeah, I think the most important thing that I've forgotten right now is doing the before takeoff checklist, which is kind of essential. But hey ho, it's 1 o'clock local in the Netherlands, so gotta take that into consideration. Anyway, we're gonna continue climb to 230, and probably gonna contact some sort of center in a short time. And right now, arrival time in Chicago is 0209 Zulu. Not bad.
Delta 8809, contact Denver Center now 127.65.
Denver Center 12765, Delta 8879. Bye bye. 12765. There we go. We probably might get a direct from the controller, so oh, something right wrong here. 12675. Well, 12765. There we go. That should work. So I'll have the route page at the ready right here, so I know what I'm where I have to go.
United 1150, procedure.
Timber standards.
Yeah, could you please repeat your office?
And then I'll report in after this
Like,
call.
just
Slides a little bit here, guys, because it's getting really dark. Look at that.
Procedure coming.
Okay, I believe that was direct Pawnee City for flight 6550, confirm?
Yep, want to maintain close. 350 direct ME, not Pawnee City ME.
Okay, direct Pawnee for flight 6550, we'll climb to 35,000.
Center, good evening, Delta 8879, Boston flight level 195, inbound Marine.
Delta 8879, Denver Center, good evening, ground maintain close. 370.
Climb, maintain flight level 370, Delta 8879. There we go. Feel a bit more relaxed now, so I think the phraseology will be a bit better at this stage of flight. Yeah, Matt's saying definitely it's a little bit of a different experience than usual, right? And the snow really helped at kind of seeing what it all looks like at night. It looks like we're transitioning into green scenery right now, so yeah, it's a lot darker immediately, as you can see. How is it for you guys? Yeah, it's still very dark, isn't it? It's something new we prepared, unfortunately. Well, I think it's more realistic in a way. Maybe we should just add some of the Christmas lights Musical Aviator was talking about. Of course, we don't have Christmas lights right here, particularly, but it will add a little bit to the atmosphere in the cockpit at least. I think for you guys, you know, I've added a little bit of a gamma value to the OBS streaming software, so it looks a little bit better.
88 contact Denver approach 120.35.
120.35, Delta 88.
There's a similar call sign, but of course I'm not, don't have to contact approach or anything. Looks like we got a bit of tailwind going on.
United 1150, United 1150 is grounding significantly slower than the rest there.
Welcome in, welcome to the channel. I'm from the Netherlands. Believe it or not, I'm still awake. I should be sleeping right now, but
I'm sorry, what was that? Flight check 550.
welcome in, hope you enjoy the
United
stream.
1150. Yeah, I'm maintaining flow of 330.
I better drink some water right now.
United 1150, color maintain file 330.
Let's see if my chat still wants to work. Yeah.
Denver Center, good
That's
evening.
better.
Delta 7689 with you, passing through flight level 20 for flight level 230.
Delta 7689, Denver Center, good afternoon. Time maintain flow.
So this control is a little bit harder to hear.
André up to flight level 370.
It's going well. Oh, it's really getting dark. Yeah, I think after updating to prepared version 4.4, one of the first things was indeed people mentioning that it was really dark. And yeah, I'm kind of noticing that right now too. I didn't really test that much at nighttime, but it's definitely quite dark. So even with the increased gamma value for you guys, it's still quite bad.
Center, flight check 550, I'm sorry, but I've got to restart prepared 3D. I'll be right back.
Prepared 3D.
Alright, flight check 550, roger.
Alright guys, let's take a look at the VAT map. See how we're doing. We're slowly climbing. Just let me update the map. There we go. As you can see, quite a lot of traffic right here. Looks like we're really ahead of the mainstream traffic, so it's kind of useful so we don't get delays in Chicago, hopefully. And we're soon entering Nebraska. I was there not last summer, the summer before that, watching the solar eclipse in, where was that again? I think we were in Kearney, yeah, there we go. So in the middle of nowhere, basically, in the middle of farm fields, but it was a great experience, I can tell you. Watching the solar eclipse, and you know, it was not that busy right there, so. All right.
Denver Center, United 254.
And a lot of ATC in Chicago. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, 254 Denver Center, maintain flow.
So I hope you all enjoying the live stream. Let's see if I can get back in the chat room. See if anything has happened in the meantime. Yeah, some anti-ice conditions and discussions, I think. Yeah, I think the discussion was about whether you have to turn on anti-ice below 10 degrees. But from what I know, again, it's only if there's indeed also visible moisture outside, which in this case there wasn't. Also right now, yeah, we're not really flying through any particular clouds, otherwise we might have had to turn on some anti-ice. This camera is also still working, yeah. Good stuff. How many people do we got on board right now? 80 people. Okay, that's okay, I guess, for this time of day. Yeah, I know some people right now are staying up very late. Is Matt Saint still around? Still awake? From the Netherlands? Ooh, yeah, I would love to have a good cup of coffee, eventually. That would be very nice. I think I finished my coffee, right? Yeah. I'm now only, well, you know, surviving on water for the next 1.5 hours. A little bit longer, I guess. It's getting really late. Don't want to talk too loud because I might be waking up neighbors. They will get mad at me. Look at that big highway over there.
Good evening, Center. American 1719 with you, flight level 360, about 16 miles, 16 away from Halen.
Sure, see him.
American 1719, Denver Center Logo, can you accept the arrival hours transition? We'll plan for that as up in 3 hours.
Looking into the night sky, but can't see a thing. They're still quite far away.
1719, this is André, lessons for your arrival, Denver, 3019. Listen to discretion, altimeter 3019 or 1719.
Yeah, we got different time zones again. I can imagine.
Denver Center, good evening, United 354 with you, flight level 340, overhead spawn.
What time is it in the Netherlands? It's now 1:30. So yeah, I should have been sleeping for 2 hours at least. It's now December 15th. Yeah. In some parts of the US it's still 14. Actually, most parts, of course. Okay, well, we got quite a bit of cruise time ahead of us, as you can imagine. By the way, if you're seeing this live stream, if you want to go to sleep, by all means do so. The stream is of course intended mostly for people now in time zones in the Americas and Australia and Asia. You can still watch the stream afterwards, or just tune in for next week's stream, which will be a multi-crew flight. We'll be again adding some of the Christmas decorations, and then we should have a nice flight somewhere in Europe, I guess. Still have to check for some ATC and see where we can have some fun. So yeah. Carl Rogers is in as well from PMDG. Yep. When I saw you were live, I was like, damn, I'd be sleeping right now if I were over there. Me too. I'm thinking the same, you know. You know, this is the reason why I only do this very, very rarely. Of course, it's not very normal to be awake at this time of night. So yeah, this was only the, you know, this was one of the only opportunities I could do this. So I just took it. Yeah, there's a weird turn coming up right there. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get it direct. It's a very sharp turn.
Center United 384, we just want to clarify, would you like us to descend or do you want us to hold at 340 still?
But we got a nice tailwind, so
United 354, I told you to descend via the longitude. So descend on the star, on the restriction from the star.
United 354, roger.
Maybe we'll ask direct to Pawn City. Is that called?
Denver Center, good evening, Delta 28, climb entry, flight level 190-4230.
Because that would save us that weird turn.
128, Denver Center, good evening, climb maintain flight level 370.
So yeah, again.
Climb maintain flight level 370, Delta 3128.
It's busy on the frequency, isn't it?
7689, maintain flight level 350, proceed.
What did I want to say?
Maintain flight level 350, 7689.
Yeah, again, this is the first live stream I'm doing in the US. So, yeah, again, this is the... I looked at my agenda and plans for the upcoming months, and I think this is one of the last opportunities when I will be able to actually do a flight like this. So, Yeah, it's the same. I've made that comparison before. It's the same like going to a party. I mean, if you're going to a party right now, it would also easily get 3 or 4 o'clock. So, yeah. And then I think it will be a lot worse state of mind than after having a couple of beers and all that stuff. So technically, this should not be that bad. If I go to bed about 3:30 or something, I should be able to still have quite a good day tomorrow. Okay.
Next 2462, say, climb speed.
We're reaching flight level
How many has over 62 say
370.
Hey, you're climb speed, sir.
Cruise altitudes. It's super dark. Look at that. It's really got a lot darker. Not sure if there's any moonlight, because from what I know, prepared version 4, the moonlight's now modeled somehow. But oh yeah, there's the moon. Yeah, it's not a full moon, so probably a lot darker. There's the Milky Way if you look carefully.
And Denver 7,
At least I think
Delta
that's what it is.
We've got about a 80 knot headwind on us.
Roger.
Okay, Roger. Just so you know.
7689, yeah, so I'm showing all aircraft going eastbound about 80 knots faster than you.
Alright,
So
well, the turn isn't
either
that bad.
your weather engine isn't right or
Here.
something's off. That's why I'm keeping you out there.
It's going to be a bit weird, but I guess we'll be fine.
Roger that. We'll
So if you have any questions in the chat room, feel free to leave them right now. Now's the time to ask them so I can answer them for you. Again, we'll be arriving in Chicago without any scenery, so I'm still raising money for the Jiriki design Chicago scenery when it comes out. Or the FS Dream Team, I'm still kind of doubting which one it will be. But yeah, if you like the sports channel, that would be much appreciated, of course. But I'll try to answer some questions. Well, I'll turn off the center bumps. There we go. Let's take a look. Yeah, I'll ask for direct right now, actually. Delta 8879, any chance for direct to Pawnee City? Stand by.
Number 10, very good evening, United 224, it's flight level 210, climbing 230.
Let's see what the controller replies.
Denver 79, 224, welcome to climbing 670.
Climb maintain 370, United 224.
I guess that's a no. Now we're reaching the...
This 158, contact Denver approach 120.37.
That doesn't make sense anymore.
2035, Southwest 28.
Javier, is there good 787? Yes, well, we've got the quality wings, of course. But I'm not liking it very much, to be honest.
United 254, traffic alert, traffic 12, 3 miles, climbing 370 immediately.
But I can climb to 370 around the traffic.
Kyle Rogers is working on Pigeon Works, yeah.
Every civilian, Japanese Delta 695.
Secret PMDG project that we don't know about. I'm looking forward to the NG3.
Delta 690, or Delta 695, Denver 711.
Hello?
Of course, we know a couple of products that are in development, so global flight operations and NG3, and then the question is what's next? My personal favorite would be 757 or 767. But who am I to say that? Just a suggestion.
Delta 8879,
Oh, yeah.
attention.
You're welcome, Bill, for flying in the US. So far I'm enjoying it.
Denver Center, Delta 7689, were you talking to me?
Now we're passing that rear turn.
8879, pay attention.
Delta 8879, we inbound circle, and request direct to Pawnee City if able. Maybe that should not have been in my...
Denver Center, 89, any left heading 090 immediately.
Left heading 090, Delta 8879. Alright, left heading 090.
Center American 672, passing 14,000 for flight level 230.
So maybe that should not have been in my flight plan.
Number approach 12, or correction 133.672.
See if we can fix that.
Dash Center 11, Redwood 1182 with you, flight level 390.
Redwood 1182, Denver Center, Red.
And Kyle, yeah, when it's dark all day, I know the feeling. Going to university very early in the morning and then going back when it's really dark. It's terrible.
United 811, I'm showing you about 2,000 miles north of the route you found here.
Emma, how long is this flight? Well, about 2 hours. And we're arriving at 208 Zulu, so about a little over an hour, 1.5 hours. I hope we get a direct 10. If this should not have been in my flight plan.
672 passing 15,000 for flight level 2.
Unless there's some traffic around, but I don't see any traffic, so I'm not sure
72, Denver Center coming from
what he wants.
Was that for American 672?
Let me check VATMap, see if there's any traffic that I'm blocking. Is my...
Okay, I'm maintaining flight level 350 for American.
I mean, this waypoint was in my flight plan, so we kind of should have seen that.
American 2462, turn 80 degrees right, sequencing.
And I was heading for this waypoint.
American 2462, go ahead. Yes, turn disregard.
Alright. So, let me show you on the VATMap. We're now right here. There's some traffic behind us, so... And there's no traffic in front, but we have a nice little train of traffic heading to Chicago, so that should be interesting. So I'm not sure what happened there with that waypoint in that flight plan, which apparently shouldn't have been there, but okay. Let's see, any other questions that I can answer for you guys while we're trying to stay awake.
Denver Center, Delta 7689, we got the
Matt Saint, how's the flight lessons coming along?
Like
well,
we picked up our airspeed. Can we get up to flight level
I think I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, not sure, but I've passed the first selection phase, so that's great stuff. And yeah, I'm now working on towards the next phase. So yeah, it's still in progress, but again, it will take a few weeks and months before that is completed. And yeah, of course I'll keep you up to date about any further progression. But it was an exciting day. It started at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so basically you're kind of, you know, living up to that moment the entire day. So when it was over, I was very happy, and then celebrated Sinterklaas with family.
Okay, we start on the ground, sir.
Having that feeling of having passed is of course great. Alright, I'm doubting whether maybe I should ask about our routes. There's some traffic behind us, it's climbing.
Fairwing 4522 contact Minneapolis Center on 12427.
Kyle, how was it in the Netherlands? When I lived in Norway, it was dark around 3 where I left the time was here. Yeah, of course, Norway is way up north, so yeah, it's really dark there and very light in summer. So it's of course a lot different.
Delta 8879 clear, proceed direct Pawnee City VOR, Papa Whiskey Echo.
Direct Pawnee City, Delta 8879. Execute and LNAV. Yeah, it's around, you know, yeah, 21st December is coming up, which is the shortest day. So it's usually dark at around 4:30 local time, and then it really only gets light at about 8 o'clock, 8:30 in the morning. So yeah, the days are quite short.
Go ahead, sir.
So by 5 o'clock it's really dark. And, yeah, around 4 o'clock it's really getting into sunset already.
Yes, sir. I told you 5 minutes in, but level 350.
So yeah,
Good evening, United 17.
it's very busy on this frequency, isn't it? Scarpy, it's going to sleep, 3:41 a.m. Good idea. Thanks for joining in, and hope you have a good night, and maybe watch the landing on replay. Let's see what happens. Alright, so we've still got quite a bit of cruise time ahead of us, but I do want to make sure that I plan the arrival far in advance, because it's an airport that I'm not familiar with that much. Of course, I only flew out of Chicago maybe twice on VATSIM. So let's see what's going to happen. I think maybe some of you in the chat room can actually help. That would be always much appreciated if anyone is familiar with Chicago. I planned for an arrival to 10 center and then flying the, what was it, Shane 1 arrival or something? Yeah, Shane 1 arrival. So, yeah, that's kind of what's coming up.
Center American 672.
And, of course, taxiing will probably be the biggest challenge by the time I will be really tired.
Wait for a moment.
I'm gonna eat some peanuts. You need some food to stay awake, right? So.
Delta 8879,
Oh.
I'm showing the aircraft going about 100 knots faster than you eastbound. Can you check your weather engine?
We'll go Delta 8879. Weather engine. Delta 8879. We're using active sky, using live weather. We got a 45 knot tailwind / crosswind.
Roger, sir. Delta 7689, due to your sheer speed here, climbing depot 390.
Roger, for flight level 390, 7689.
Yeah, I know I'm using active sky, so well, I think active sky usually is correct. I know I was kind of wondering, maybe I'm using historical weather. That sometimes happens, you know. Suddenly it's on a way different weather team, but no, I think I should be alright. We're gonna need some food, right?
1182 contact Kansas City Center 134.3. Have a good day.
Austin, Kansas City Center. Thank you so much. Have a great night. 1182.
Matt Saint almost ate a bag of dry roasted peanuts already. Of course it's not opening. I need some scissors. You know, if you're flying flights like these at very weird times, you gotta make it a little bit comfortable for yourself, just like real pilots would do. So, I need some nutrition to stay alive, I guess. So where's this guy heading? Yeah, he's really catching up with me. See that? He's really getting closer. Same flight level.
Delta 8879 to 17,350 for traffic.
Descent flight level 350 for traffic, Delta 8879. Too bad. Traffic getting too close, so we need to descend. In that case, we'll probably stay here. Let's see what else is in the chat room. Hello, that flight sim dude. Good evening. Paul, what's your favorite US airport? Good question. I think maybe Seattle or Chicago. Maybe Chicago, because the KLM 747 flies there.
Nice, V54, go ahead.
We can just
Jeff,
step
if
away
you
for 1 or
could
2
improve
minutes
your home
and
cockpit.
use the bathroom real quick.
You know what, that's fine.
Someone using the bathroom.
Okay, roger.
Yeah. Good idea. Clear to go to the bathroom.
American 1719, contact Denver Press 1205. Yes.
So, if we would improve anything, well, I don't know, I think
120.35.
I'm quite happy with my home cockpit. At this stage, maybe an EFIS panel next to the MCP would be nice. You know, there's a complementary panel that fits this MCP right here, so it would be nice to actually use those knobs and switches easily. Okay, I'm gonna update my cruise altitude.
8879, contact Minneapolis Center 124.87.
Contact Minneapolis Center 12487, Delta 8879.
Delta 7689, contact Minneapolis Center 124.87.
I only just heard that.
127.
And we'll contact Minneapolis Center. Minneapolis Center, good evening, Delta 8879, flight level 350 inbound Pawnee City.
Delta 8879, Minneapolis Center, squawk 6363.
Squawk 6363, Delta 8879. There we go. I'm going to keep an eye on the route page again for any directs that we may get. Thanks, Javier, for the wishes, and yeah, I hope so too. That it will that the next phase
Minneapolis
will come.
Center, United 354. I guess we're back with you. Flight level 200, direct puffer.
United, which call sign was it? 354? 354?
Okay.
Affirmative.
United 354, you may have confused your call sign with United 254.
350.
Try Denver Center 127.65 again.
Roger, okay, we were a bit perplexed by it, but 12765, thanks.
There we go. That works better, so we have to use the VNAV cruise page.
Minneapolis Center, Delta 7689 with you. Flight level 390.
What about those knots?
7689, Minneapolis Center, roger. Delta 8879, same Mach number.
Mach 0.78, Delta 8879. Every time I want to eat some peanuts, I get called up. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, he's probably wondering what my speed is in relation to that guy behind me.
American 1387, contact Denver Center 127.65.
Cheers, guys.
127.65, American 1387 here.
Alright. How many people do we still got on board? Let's check it. 64 people. Alright, good. if you have any questions, guys, leave them in the chat, so I can answer them for you. Now's the time to ask them questions before we head into the crazy approach into Chicago. Musical Aviator, what? Oh wait, first, Rexia Games, have you ever flown out DFW? No, not yet. Yeah, I don't fly that much in the US, so I haven't experienced most major airports. Musical Aviator, what's Chini were using at Chicago?
United 254
I'm using
Minneapolis Center, same Mach number.
an FCAT file. Good old FCAT file.
Mach 0.84 for 254.
0.84, that's really fast. No wonder he's catching up.
Good evening, John. 3001 Heavy with you for the low speed, so.
So yeah, again, I'm waiting for
United 254 maintain Mach 0.78 for intro spacing.
scenery to be released, because I know FS Dream Team and Wiki Design are
Delta
working on
8879 maintain Mach 0.80.
Mach 0.80 Delta 8879. Okay, we're speeding up. There we go. Close to our overspeed. That's okay. Good thing, again, we took extra fuel. We're already burning a lot more fuel than anticipated, so. But again, yeah.
John 01 Heavy with you for the
Kind
low
of
speed,
useless to buy a new or old scenery actually, knowing that the next one will be released in a couple of weeks. So I kind of hope that they would be releasing that on time before this event, before Christmas, but no. So it's going to be either FS Dream Team or Tazuki Design. Because FS Dream Team only does O'Hare, but the Tazuki, it's very hard to pronounce. It's Polish. Is really also doing the smaller airports. So yeah, kind of have to see what the screenshots look like. Can see what the best scenery would be to use. And what active runways? Well, I think I planned for 10 center, but I'm not sure if that's actually the active runway. I can maybe check the. No, there's no ATIS online yet within range. So, but maybe I can check it via FatMap.
New Zealand 361, contact Denver Center 127.65. Good night.
I think they're landing
12765
towards the east, so 10 center could be an option. Let's check flight radar as well. See where they're landing in real life. Hopefully they're using that as well. Scariest thing I've experienced. What do you mean, like in flight sim, live or in real life, in general? I don't know. That's a good question. Hey, there's that super speed Delta going by. I see that. Cruising at Mach 0.84, I should say. Let's take a look. Where are they landing at Chicago? Ooh, very busy in real life, that's for sure. Yeah, looks like they're heading for the
United 254 maintain
east
Mach,
directions.
Mach 0.79er.
0.79er for you.
Very busy. Not as busy here on VATSIM, as you can see. Luckily, with the current voice codec, that would be terrible. Alright. Alright, how we're doing here? Any more questions? Have you tried the Airsoft HV20? Yes. Yeah, you may have seen a video about that actually. I've done VATSIM Full Flight already with that, but Yeah, there's some problems with it. It doesn't really follow the approach path very accurately, so yeah. Especially when you're landing in low frame rate conditions, that can go really bad. Do you have a decimal problem? I always say decimal instead of point, even in US airspace. Yeah, I'm trying to adapt to the to the local community I'm flying in.
United 573, contact
Vettel,
Minneapolis Center.
got to go. Thanks for joining in, and hope to see you on the replay then, and hopefully next week on the
United
flight.
573, thank you.
Ooh, we just hit some turbulence right there. Got quite a bit of crosswind right now. That's okay. What else? What's your favorite aircraft to fly? I still think it's the 737. Can't beat the 737. André, a cup of coffee can save a life. And Matt saying, so what's exactly the idea behind doing the flight at this impossible time? I think you know. ATC, guys. ATC.
United 254, let's make it an even Mach 80 now, please.
And,
Yeah, whatever you say, Mach 80.
whatever you say.
United 254, you got a freight train coming up your tail. You got to keep it fast and not run over the guys in front.
Freight train. Sounds like
Fair
a heavy 747. But, yeah. You know, if you want to do these live full flights, you're kind of dependent on events, because if you want to make a nice live stream, the best live stream is, of course, with a good amount of ATC. So yeah, this was again the only opportunity, I guess. Cup of coffee can save a life, yep, definitely right now. So Nikki, in real life, scary situation, I don't know.
Minneapolis Center, good evening, Delta
I was
3128, flight level 370.
I was at the National
Delta
Memorial when the
3128,
guy started to
Minneapolis Center,
scream
same
and
lock
everyone
number.
started to run. People from the Netherlands probably know what I'm talking about.
Delta 3128,
It's
Mach
not close, but
0.79.
I was kind of at the sides, but still, it was a
Delta
real
3128,
experience.
maintain Mach 0.82.
Delta 3128, maintain Mach 0.82.
Musical Aviator, if 737 roll suddenly snapped into non-existence by Tanis, what aircraft would you fly most in? Probably 747 then. I'm sticking to the classics and the Boeings.
Minneapolis Center,
If there would be no Boeing at all,
224, flight level 370.
probably Embraer 145.
United 224, Minneapolis Center, roger.
Alright. It's good to get some peanuts because they give you some energy at this time of night. 2 o'clock local time, guys. As we're following this super fast Delta in front of us. Got a little over an hour to go. If we are planning to fly the planned approach to runway 10 center. Ooh. You're still enjoying it? Good to hear. I guess the beers help to kind of stay in the mood. I hope you've got nothing on tomorrow, because otherwise it might have been a little bit worse. Okay, so let me just quickly show you guys the approach that I've planned personally. Again, I'm not sure if it's actually going to happen, of course. But the flight plan has the
Flare 862,
Shane
contact
one arrival.
Minneapolis Center, 133.4.
So we'll arrive here at Kirksville. Below me, Keok, Rams, Riley.
On 133.4,
All these
flyer.
waypoint restrictions are in the VNAV, and at Jukic heading 090 for vectors, and then we'll probably just fly the ILS approach to, I think 10 center, that would make more sense. And yeah, there are a lot of restrictions right here, as you can see. So not even sure. I'm gonna quickly check the flight maintenance system. Jukic, yeah. Yeah, probably direct to Garuda or something. I'm gonna start the approach. Well, let's see what happens. I think again taxiing is going to be the most interesting
United 224,
part.
same Mach number.
If we're landing at 10 center.
Mach 0.79 or United 224.
I'm not even sure we're going to park tonight.
United 224 maintain Mach 0.78.
Anyone know a good parking position for Delta 77 at Chicago?
Mach 0.78 United 224.
Not a scheduled flight, it's a charter flight, so anyone knows a good gate, let me know. So no ATC won't assign me probably, so feel free to share a gate that would be appropriate. I know where is it? Here, the international terminal I flew 2 summers ago, I think, from like 3 or 4 KLM 747. So yeah, it's probably going to be one of the other terminals, 1, 2, 3, or Concourse C. Let me know. That would be appreciated. But anyways, if you vacate 10 center, probably have to cross runway 10 left somewhere. Alpha is clockwise, Bravo is anti-clockwise, kind of like at Amsterdam. For these taxiways here that go around the terminal area. And yeah, for the rest, I just hope and pray that we won't get lost. Okay, let's see the traffic situation. There is some traffic behind us. 370, the altitude where we're supposed to be. See, Kao is suggesting Echo 12. Let's take a look at that one. Echo 12, Echo 12. Alright. Well, let's take that one. You're the first one to... and Bill says Echo 1 to Foxtrot 14. Arrivals terminals, most Delta Airlines fly to arrival Terminal 2, although Terminal 5 and 3 are also used. Okay, well let's just take Terminal 2 then. Echo 12. It will be nice. So we'll take this gate right here. In that case we'll probably vacate Golf or something.
Delta 7689, contact Kansas City Center, 125.7.
And then via Alpha we turn towards Terminal 2.
2572, Kansas City.
But again, let's first see what happens if we actually get runway 10 center. I think today's flights...
8879, maintain Mach 0.81.
Mach 0.81 Delta 8879. Can we actually make that? Just. Burning a lot of fuel for these guys. Hello, the aviator, welcome in, good evening. Smash bacon, oh yes, that's the plan, I'm actually working on it, so to be updated.
Minneapolis Center, American 672 at flight level 370.
Working on Saturday sucks in the musical aviator airports, and I only have to do it once a month or so. Yeah, that's bad. Researching Delta gates right now, yeah. Again, you probably won't find a gate with this call sign, but again, I think I said it in the Patron pre-flight stream that I had with Ben, which was there as well, who was there. I kind of, wanted to pick Delta because that was the airline that got the most votes on my poll.
Delta 8879, contact Kansas City Center, 12.72.
Contact Kansas Center 125.72 Delta 8879. 125.72. Kansas Center. There we go. Just gonna request a controller info. Yeah. We're inbound Pawnee City still. Flight level 350. Kansas Center, good evening. Delta 8879. Flight level 350 inbound to Pawnee City.
Delta 8879, Kansas City Center.
Perfect. So yeah, as I was saying, I decided to pick Delta because of the poll. Got the most votes for the airline was best to fly for. Then I looked at City Bear, and Bear's Delta doesn't really fly on this route. So I consider this a charter flight again, so I can pick my own departure time without being bound to a real-world flight. And yeah, I was thinking maybe we're transporting some sporting team or something, you know. I think the NHL was going on, so maybe we're transporting some sort of ice hockey team. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with that, so if anyone knows what we're transporting today, let me know. I think maybe some sort of sports team was nice, because I looked up the Delta charter flight call signs and I saw this YouTube video with a Delta 757 transporting the Yankees.
Clear wings 4522, Kansas City Center, you up?
Which used a similar call sign as I'm using right now, so at least this call sign is not being used by any scheduled flight, so just so you know. Oh, we got a note time from a wire rep from FN Schlap. Real life Chicago is now experiencing delays in inbound flights due to low clouds. Yeah, it's already read that in the TAF. Maybe we should check the ATIS and the METAR soon. See when the double descent's coming up. Yeah, in about 30 minutes, so it might be wise to start preparing the approach a little bit. After finishing these peanuts. Yep, Kyle, most of it's Nita United from what I saw. And some Spirits and Frontier, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not sure. Alright. So, let's do a little bit of an arrival briefing. Again, I'm gonna fly this chain 1 arrival. I'm just going to cross-check in the background with the FMC. You can see that, but see if all the restrictions are in there. We're in inbound Kirkville and Lomi, Keok, Grams, flight level 340 below. That's correct. Then we have Riley 240 or above. Then we have Bradford, flight level 220 or above. Ezra 190 above.
Delta 7689, same Mach number.
Yeah, I'm below,
Philip,
I'm at 230 knots right now. I just hit a change in wind direction, 180 degrees.
That's right,
and now it's back normal.
16,000.
So I'm picking back up to where I was, 0.81.
And then we continue our descent all the way to Yukich, and then we have factors.
Delta 7689, roger. Maintain Mach 0.79 here, until advised.
Roger, 0.79.
Just keeping an eye out, or ear out for what these guys are saying. Alright, then we continue. Probably ILS running on 0 center, but again, not entirely sure. In that case, we'll just skip the vectoring parts here in the FMC, and then we'll simply direct to final approach fix. Anyways, runway 10 center, still on the show.
Kansas City Center, Delta 5 Potato,
we got frequency 108.95, I'll just tune it in. 95. Again, using a recent FCAT file helps make sure that the frequencies are correct.
Delta 521 Kansas City Center, squawk 2126.
With an inbound course of 093.
2126 for Mark, Delta 521.
093. Didn't tune any VUR today because I'm too tired for that. And decision altitude is 869 on the barrow. Let's see if I can still find it. .869 on the barrow, and I'm just gonna quickly look up the METAR of Chicago O'Hare, and also update you guys about that. Wind is currently 0 to 0 degrees.
3 rings 4522 Kansas City Center, you up?
1. Guess that's it. No. What's that? Oh, 1.5 standard miles of visibility, mist, overcast 300. Oh yeah, that's going to be interesting. Temperature 3. Dew point 2. Altimeter 3021. And then some remarks that I don't understand. Okay, let's see. We got. Maybe it's a good idea to get the QNH or the altimeter at the ready.
Spirit Wings 4522 Kansas City Center.
And probably we have to plan for maybe for Cat 3 approach if the overcast clouds are really
Spirit Wings
that low.
4522 Kansas City Center, roger. Same Mach number?
It may be better to actually plan for Cat 3 approach.
Roger.
It's getting a bit snowy here again, entering the wind region. So in that case, we have lower minimums, of course. Set the minimums at 50.
Delta 7689, turn right heading 130 vector for sequence. O'Hare.
There we go.
Roger, heading 130 for vector 7689.
Because again, overcast cloud layer is very, very low, so yeah, I want to make sure that we're not hitting clouds at 200 feet and don't see the runway, right? Hey, we got a super chat in from Massimo Alessandro. Thanks for the US flight and best of luck with your real life flight endeavors. You deserve it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your kind super chat, and much appreciated, and certainly helps in working towards that. So thanks very much. I hope you enjoy the rest of the stream.
Kansas City, good evening. 254, flight level 370.
All right.
254 Kansas City Center, good evening. Delta 7689, reduced to Mach 0.75 if unable to advise. You're going about 100 knots faster than everybody else on the track, so you need to just slow down in the sequence.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Roger that. Can we get down to flight level 370? We're at the limit of our up here over speed.
Delta 7689, no problem. Just going to maintain flight level 370, and then when able, reduce to Mach 0.75.
That's a big
Roger,
decrease.
flight level 370 and Mach 0.75, 7689.
Let's see, we got some more people coming in. Rasmus from Denmark. Good afternoon. Oh yeah, it's pretty much midnight right now. 2:14 local time, midnight. Matt saying one thing I don't get, why are the cockpit textures so bad with the glare? Not sure what you mean, but I think if you implement PBR textures in the aircraft, it will look a lot better, and that's of course not possible with 4.4. Prepared 4.4. Musical Aviator would set up 9 right and 10 left, and assume 1 right will be for freighters.
Kansas City Center, good evening, Delta 3128, flight level 370, Mach 0.82 assigned.
Yeah, 10 right is probably for freighter indeed, but actually planned for 10 center.
Delta 3128 Kansas City Center.
Sure. So I assume that that one is going to be used for landing. One of the 9 runways could indeed be used. In that case, we'll have to switch quickly. and then hope we get vectors so we don't have to bother with flying a specific star or transition to that runway.
Dale 521 radar contact, 30 miles south spinner.
We'll see. We'll probably hear what gate we'll get soon enough.
Copy, Dale 521.
Whew, I'm still staying awake. That's at least good. So I'm just gonna briefly go around procedure for 10 center for now, which is the climb to 4000 on heading 093 and inbound on
Delta 7689 clear direct Kirksville.
Charlie Golf Tango V4 radial 336 to Charlie Golf Tango V4. Okay, so that's pretty much this. We set that
Center Delta 7689, I don't have that waypoint in my
check
flight here.
if that's
What was
indeed
that again?
there. 156
Delta 7689 direct Kirksville, India Romeo Kilo. I show it's on the arrival for the Binky 4. Are you on that?
I'm sorry. That's affirmative. Kirksville. We'll head there 7689.
And another super chat. Wow, thanks guys for your support. Much appreciated. Andrew Mills. Good evening from Virginia. Should be an interesting approach. Definitely. I hope I don't mess up as a European unfamiliar with Chicago, but it should definitely be an interesting approach. Let's see what happens. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you very much for your kind super chat. It's definitely of help. Drying out, I think. Oh man, I will sleep good tonight.
Contact 8800, DC summary, first to wind use 10606.
They're good 2462, can't do 10
It's really getting wintry here. Let's take a look at some more outside views. Look at that. We're leaving the green areas behind us. See the big highways right here. So far I'm loving this flight. I wish I would just be able to you know, be more awake, because then I would be able to follow procedures a little bit more carefully. There we go. But so far so good. Nothing really bad happened so far, so I'm happy with that. I hope you're happy too. It took a little while to start up for me mentally. I was kind of, you know, if you were starting this off, you're kind of tensed in a way, but it feels a little bit better now. So we'll probably have pretty much all the lands until minimums, until we see the runway. I'm planning to land manually, but with the low overcast clouds at 300 feet, we might have to be a bit careful. So maybe the reason why approach and inbound traffic is now delayed is that they want to have more space on the ILS approach, because you can simply not stack that many traffic on the ILS if you want to have the accuracy of the Cat 3 ILS approach. The more aircraft there are on the approach, the more distorted the signals get. So that's why I think at Schiphol they, I'm not sure how it is for other airports, they maintain, instead of the normal 3 nautical mile distance between aircraft on the ILS approach, it's now at least 6 miles. So yeah, you can imagine how that will delay the traffic. We're now inbound India Romeo Kilo. And I've got the name of that VOR, Clarksville. Yeah. And then we are going to fly the Shane 1 arrival. Looking forward to it. Overcast has dropped to 200 feet. Oh dear. Good thing we prepared for an Cat 3 ILS approach. Don't want to go around. But if we have to go around, we'll go around. But you know, we have our minimums at 50 feet. So I guess we should be okay. It's getting really foggy then. Winter fog, I guess.
Delta 7689, reduce to Mach 0.72 if unable to advise.
Roger, 0.72, 7689.
Maybe just as a sim rate to 1.5 or something, 2 even. And if you have to reduce all the way to Mach 72 to stay in line with the rest of the traffic, that's quite something. No, Musical Aviator, not much chance of a head-flown approach, unfortunately. Well, we'll save that for next week. Maybe with the multiple flights we'll be able to fly to some nice snowy destination with high clouds. Thinking about flying in or out of Innsbruck, or maybe Scandinavia. Depends a bit if you're
American
some
672 at flight level 37.
Captain Amir, good evening.
American 672, Kansas City Center, Roger.
Welcome in, hope you enjoy the flight.
American 2462, same walk number.
Again, I'm using an FCAT file from FSIM. I think it's from March 2018. So it should be relatively up to date. At least all the runways are there. And all the old runways which have been demolished.
American 672, same walk number.
And the ILS frequency should be relatively up to date.
82, American 672.
So. I'm gonna keep a pen and paper at the ready for the taxi instructions that we might get. Once landing.
Kansas City Center, King here, 62 Delta 5 on the ground.
So obviously the scenery will not look that great, but probably won't have much time to look at it anyway if we need to taxi.
62 Delta 5 at Kansas City Center.
Here, 62 Delta 5, we're looking for IFR here.
62 Delta Papa. If you're following direct, are you able to use the conventional hybrid departures and arrivals in there, just using VOR, or you direct only?
Well, I go direct. I don't
Iowa?
like vectors. I mean, I can go to VORs or whatever.
We're actually
if you set up an arrival in there from here, I can set it up.
So yeah, it's
60 Delta Papa, Roger. I'll forward clearance here momentarily. I'll just get back to you in a few seconds.
Roger.
I already see some clouds coming in. Look at that. That may be the low cloud that is hitting the Illinois area. Still, somehow it can beat the looks of the 737 cockpit, especially with the old style MCP. It's a similar style as my separate MCP unit right here. See the wing lights. Yeah, so far so nice. How many people do we got on board, by the way? Bound to be some people from the US right now as well. 60 people, okay, that's nice. Let's see, scroll back up. So let's see what the weather at Chicago is doing. If it gets any worse, we might have to take it into account. So far we're doing well. Top of descent coming up. We arrived with 4.5 tons of fuel. That's well above our minimums of, what was it, 3.7? 3.2. So there's room for a go around if necessary. Hey, I think we have a donation as well that I missed. Kenny Woods, thank you very much for your kind donation as well. Not much, but it will be of use. Definitely every little bit helps, and I appreciate you take the effort to donate. It's really much appreciated. So your videos helped me to get into VATSIM with minimal fuss. Well, I'm glad to hear that. That's what I made the VATSIM videos for, of course, and why I'm still doing these
2462, maintain Mach 0.79er.
Regardless of whether I maybe go into real world flying someday, VATSIM will still remain a great resource, and I hope to make more tutorials later on. I mean, stuff is changing with VATSIM. I mean, we got the new voice codec coming up and all that stuff.
Air 62 Delta Papa, floor clearance advisory to copy.
And, you know, the flight sim industry is really changing at a rapid pace these days, so, yeah, I think
Air 62 Delta Papa, clear the O'Hare Airport.
a lot more is coming,
Spinner,
so
VOR,
there's plenty of room to keep making it through,
direct
so I'm glad
Bradford,
you
Bravo,
appreciated
Delta,
it.
Foxtrot,
Thanks very much.
and the Bradford 7 arrival. Maintain 3000, expect flight level 210 on 0 departure. Departure frequency is 125.72, squawk 2160.
Alright, I'm looking at the frequency list right now, P-pilots, and it looks pretty crazy.
Springfield, SPI, and in direct Bradford,
A lot of approach
7 arrival
controllers.
here, maintain 3000.
2
expect
towers.
3,000 minutes after departure. Departure on this frequency is squawk 2160.
And multiple ground controllers.
60 Delta Papa, reback correct.
Midway is also online, Chicago Midway.
I'll give you a call when I'm ready.
It's gonna be interesting.
3 rings, 4522, contact Chicago Center 121.27, good day.
We're looking at right, 4522.
Not sure we're gonna have the same one.
Kansas City Center, good evening, United 224, flight level 370.
At 224 Kansas City Center, good
I'm sorry. These peanuts are hot, hitting me in the throat.
American 67, or 672, we're used to Mach 0.78.
Drink some water before
Again for American
I really lose my voice.
American 672, we're used to Mach 0.78.
Okay.
Okay, Mach 0.78, American 672.
Any more questions, guys? I think this is now the last moment. We're now hitting the arrival route, actually. We're now entering the Shanghai arrival as we pass near Romeo Kilo, Kirksville VOR. And soon we'll probably get a handoff to Chicago Center and then fly the approach. And we'll see which one we will get and then prepare for that. It's gonna be exciting. What's your airline, JDRAC? Well, Delta. I think you've seen it by now. Do you ever communicate with mentor pilots? Oh, I've watched his videos every now and again.
Road 1182, Kansas City Center, Roger.
Same for Captain Joe. Both
Kansas City Center, run with 1182,
pilots that are popular, I guess.
410.
From Brazil, Eddie.
Road 1182,
Eddie.
maintain flight level 410.
Thank you very much. Welcome in.
Thank you so much. I'm maintain flight level 410.
What's keeping you from Explain 11? Well, you know, I just don't really have time to explore the new simulator and set it all up to my liking.
American 672, turn right heading 130, sequence.
Any chance that I have to fly, I rather just fly, you know, with a setup that I'm familiar with.
Right heading 130.
You know, this works, and I still love the quality of the PMDG systems, especially being able to also fly 747, 777. Still up? Yeah. You too. Yeah, should be bedtime by now. Sure be. Let's make sure we arrive at the gate swiftly and then...
Delta 7689, contact Chicago Center 121.27.
2127 Chicago Center, we'll see you, thank you, 7689.
Alright.
Yeah, 224, turn right heading 150, sequence in Nova.
Listen on the radio.
Right, 150, United 224.
Hello Farid, welcome in. You guys are joining in for the best part of the video, hopefully. Well, yeah, maybe I screw up, could be. But
American 6, give me the heading, make it 130.
Looking forward to this approach and looking forward to land and sleep.
That's 130.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, 224, say Mach number.
Hello, Mac number request.
0.79 there, United 224.
For the spacing. Okay. Just awaiting the hands-off. Could be happening pretty soon. So as we arrive into Chicago, the city of Home Alone 1 and 2. So yeah, I love Chicago. I really love that city. When I visited 2 years ago, it was well, 1.5 actually. Just the atmosphere, these metro lines above the roads, and good food of course, and yeah, I don't know. I've never been to New York or something, so maybe that's in its own way similar. That you get a specific feeling with New York, but I really love the
American 672 clears your Kirksville, India Romeo
in
Kilo.
Chicago. The layout of the city as well. So
American 672 cleared your Kirksville, India Romeo Kilo.
And especially at winter time, it must be nice. I mean, probably adds a lot to the atmosphere in such a city. Although traffic and airplanes really don't like it that much. Yeah, Metro Pilot. Yeah, he has his own app, right? Yeah, really good content that he makes as well. So I'm watching his videos as well. He has a couple of 360-degree videos, which are very nice to watch and learn from. Musical Aviator, have you ever been to the Southern Hemisphere? Yeah, definitely. I've flown quite a bit with...
yeah, T24, turn left 20 degrees.
A couple of people in Australia.
20 degrees
Sydney
to
to Melbourne,
yeah,
City Fair that I've done quite a few times actually, but I've never done a live full flight. Maybe that should be the next region to do a live full flight. It would be easier for me because then it would be morning here. I'm a bit more awake than I am now. So yeah, I'm actually planning on doing that sometime.
Yeah, it's 765 Kansas Center, Roger.
So what's this call sign? Kansas Center? What? How do you pronounce it? I'm not even sure. See, that's the dumb European coming into U.S. airspace. But I bet Americans have trouble with our approach call signs as well, like Schiphol approach, Langen radar in Germany. Which one is which?
American 672, reduced to Mach 0.72.
Okay. Planning on doing an André 2 landing, by the way. Just regular runway. Not any conditions.
Yeah, 224, turn left direct Kirksville, India Romeo Kilo.
Left to direct Crystal, yeah, at T24.
Hey, we got Luca in. Welcome in, Luca. It must be late for you as well. Wow. Tuned in late because I had to volunteer firefighting incident. Wow. Wow. That is pretty terrible. How everything ended up okay in the end. But glad you could join in. Yeah, we should be landing in about half an hour, a little over half an hour. So if you stay awake, maybe you'll be able to watch the landing. Welcome in. Yeah, it's good flying in Australia. It's a nice region to fly, nice scenery as well. It's of course summer there right now, so it would be nice to actually visit someday.
American 672, reduced to Mach 0.70 if unable to advise.
I'm just gonna take a quick look at the map, see what the traffic situation is.
We're already pretty slow, but if you're gonna increase the...
I love traffic, look at that.
American 672, if you can, slowest practical speed, you're still doing 40 knots faster, and the guy in front of you is doing Mach 7.9er, and you're doing 7.0, and you're still doing about 40 knots faster than them, so there could be a weather difference there.
Well, I'm sure it's a sim rate difference or something.
Okay, we'll go Mach 0.70 for American 672.
There's no wind right here, actually. Yeah, it's late for me as well.
American 2462, maintain Mach 0.81.
No casualties, okay, that's good to hear. See the low clouds up here? Are my engine start switches still at continuous? No, they are actually correct. The logo lights are still on. I'll leave them on. Look at those clouds. Yeah, it's really getting bad. Let's get one more METAR update if we can.
Delta 31, 28 clear direct, KOK.
147 mile, 10 left, 2400 vertical. Not sure how to decode that exactly. Missed overcast 200.
Delta 31, 28 clear direct, KOK.
And we have a altimeter of 3022.
Delta 8879, contact Chicago Center 121.27.
Chicago Center 121.27, Delta 8879. Okay, Chicago Center.
American 24-6.
Roger, cross B Hawk, flight level 240.
Chicago Center, good evening, Delta 8879, flight level 350.
Delta 8879, Chicago Center.
Okay, now it's gonna get attention. So guys, if I don't reply anymore to the chat room that much, then you know why. Got a message from Ben Beaver. He wants to know that I love your videos. Have a good rest of your flight. Thank you very much. Let's hope it will end well. So far it's quite quiet on this frequency.
And Delta 7689, confirmed direct to Bradford, Bravo Delta Foxtrot.
Roger, turning there now. Our flight management computer just took it down. We're heading there, 7689, thank you.
Alright, thanks.
Okay.
Delta 8879, cross Bradford, level 240.
Cross Bradford at flight level 240, Delta 8879. Okay. It's a bit higher than anticipated. 240. There we go. Well, actually it's at 220 or above, so maybe we should be okay.
Center Delta 423 with Pirate.
Pirate. Wow,
Delta 423, guys.
Flight level 240
yeah, time to get
with
serious.
smooth,
Absolutely.
but 80 knots on the nose.
Alright, Roger, thanks. Enter flight 1285 forward. In that 254, Chicago Center. Roger. Enter flight 1285, how's your right?
I'm not sure what the next frequency will be. There are like
Alright, pretty
6
smooth right now.
different
Frontier
approach
flight 1285.
times online. So
Frontier flight 1285, Roger, contact Minneapolis Center 124.87.
I have the approach charge for all the runways that are ready in case I need to switch very quickly to a certain ILS
Over
that's
to
different.
Center 125.87, Frontier flight 1285.
And Frontier flight 1285, it's 124.87, 2487.
124.87, Frontier flight 1285.
Delta 7689. Good night. Delta 7689, contact Chicago Center 135.15, 3515.
Well, I'm kind of excited for this approach.
7689, we'll see you, thank you.
See ya.
Hope everything will work out.
Honus 12, how's your right? Move sailing, on 12. Roger.
Delta 8879, confirm cleared for descent.
And Delta 8879, affirmative, cross Bradford, follow 40.
Roger, it's cleared for descent across Bradford, flight 240, Delta 8879.
Yeah, 254, I've amendment to your routing advisory department.
So yeah, was not sure whether he actually considered that as a descent clearance.
Very good copy, 254.
But that's okay. We now have Bradford at cloud 240, and we're
And 284, you're clear
descent
to the O'Hare
shortly.
International Airport via present position direct to Bradford, Bravo Delta Foxtrot. And to join the Shane 1 arrived Sierra Hotel Alpha India, November 1.
United 254,
Starting descent, seatbelt signs still one. Maybe we should do a descent checklist.
Shane 1 arrived.
Pressurization landing altitude, good question.
United 254, read that correct, cross Bradford at level 240.
680. I think that's 700.
Bradford at 240, United 254.
The recall has been checked.
Target 2279.
Auto brakes set 2. Landing data. Ooh, I didn't even do that. See how I forget things when I get tired. 3146. Final approach speed 151. The minimums are set at 50 feet radio.
Camera 4701.
First meeting has been completed. Descent checklist is completed.
Chicago Center 135.15. Bye-bye.
Someone's posting a new METAR. Here they're getting blocked by YouTube, so I'm not sure why, but yeah, it looks like we got some pretty bad weather coming up. Well, let's make sure it all goes fine.
And sorry, United 254, confirm that Chicago is currently low IFR.
United 254, I believe so. Let's look at the weather for you just 1 second. And United 284, currently O'Hare is the METAR observed at 01240, wind 3508. Visibility is a quarter statute miles.
Whoa.
The RVR for 10 left is 2,400, variable to greater than 6,000. Mist overcast 200, temperatures 2, dew points 2, and the altimeter is 3, so 2.
Interesting.
244, thanks. Any aircraft with a down mist?
On an 11.
I don't believe so, but let me go find out. Hold on 1 second.
American
June
2270,
left.
we're back on
I heard
frequency,
that on
we think.
frequency as a backup right here.
Target 2279, roger.
11.1. It's been a while since I've done a Cat 3 approach. Of course, with one pilot, it's not really possible to simulate it any specific way. But, it's really looking foggy. Now you might have to divert. Not sure what the matter is at Indianapolis. That's our diversion airport. Well, at least the visibility is good there. So
Chicago Center, good evening, Delta 3128, flight level 370.
just in case.
Delta 3128, Chicago
I'm
Center.
gonna get the charts that's ready for Indianapolis. Oh, I don't hope so though. That would really make my night very, very long. That would be terrible.
United 282, copy that.
Were you meaning 254?
United 284, roger. Did you copy that? We only had about 4 arrivals and 2 of them were missed already.
2 went missed, oh dear.
Affirmative, copy that.
Well, Cat 3 approach this, guys.
And turn United 254 is vacating flight level 270.
Roger. Delta 832 is Richie flight level 3 or 350.
ILS 9 right, it could also be.
LA 32 Chicago Center, roger.
That would be.
I'm telling.
Let's take a look.
Chicago Center, good evening, this is American 2462 with you, squawk
That's not an ILS 3 approach. That's a bit problematic.
American 2462 Chicago Center, roger. Delta 8879, contact center 135.15.
135.15, Delta 8879. 135.15.
American 2279,
runway.
contact Minneapolis Center 12.
Get a runway from this controller, hopefully. And we're hitting some turbulence. Chicago, good evening, Delta 8879, passing flight level 275.
Delta 8879, Chicago Center, correction, cross Shane at and maintain 2000, the O'Hare altimeter 3022.
Confirm Shane at 2000, Delta 8879. One 2000, I guess. Delta 8879, just to confirm, Shane at 2000. Whoop, I don't hear him anymore.
Sorry, on a landline, who called?
Delta 8879, just to confirm, Shane at 2000.
Delta 8879.
Okay, that's copied. We'll continue to descend on 2000 then. As planned. And can I get the ATIS already? Yep. Arrival, expect ILS running 9 left approach, 9 right approaches, ILS running 10 center. Be back over mail short instructions. Departure, expect. Okay. Taxiway Kilo close between Zulu and Bravo. Bravo. Pilot use CTN for bird, not sure. Activity, oh, use caution for bird activity in the vicinity of the airport. Use caution for men and equipment at numerous sites of the field when ready to taxi, contact blah blah blah. Information Lima. Okay. I think we're gonna go 10 center then still because we're gonna run south.
Southwest Center, Challenger
Well,
1,
not sure.
Juliet 1, flight level 1, 3000 up to flight level 5000.
November 1217 Juliet, Chicago Center, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Gonna take a quick look at this
Up to flight
taxiway
level
Kilo.
3017 Juliet.
November 17 Juliet, if you're still 250 knots, resume normal speed.
Resume normal speed.
Okay, I don't think that taxiway should be a problem for us. It's at this
Delta
side.
8879, clear direct Shane, maintain 300 knots or greater.
Direct chain, 300 knots or greater, Delta 8879.
Delta 7689, contact Chicago approach
speed into vents.
124.35.
300s.
2435, 7689.
There we go.
Chicago Center, United 254, with you descending Tripile 280240.
It's getting exciting right now, isn't it?
United 254, Chicago Center.
Really all those transmissions and arriving into a big airport as a single pilot. It is not easy.
United 254, cross at and maintain 2000, O'Hare altimeter 3022.
We'll just maintain 300 knots for now.
Move back
And we've set the altimeter at 3022. And
United 254, affirmative,
switch to
Shane
that.
at 2000, 12,000, and the O'Hare altimeter 3022.
Cable cross Shane at 12,000 and copy altimeter 3022, United 254.
United 254, maintain 300 knots.
300 for 254.
I'm not sure what the next frequency will be, but yeah, we'll just have to see what happens. We're nicely maintaining speed and profile, so that's good. Winter Lake fog is vicious, yeah, absolutely. Of course, we got Lake Michigan right next to Chicago, causing this major
United
fog.
254, clear direct Shane.
The frames are already getting lower.
Direct Shane, yeah, 254.
Definitely noticed that. Well, maybe we'll do an auto land after all. I have to see. For now, I'll just
And
keep
4701, contact Chicago
10
approach
center open.
125.7 tonight.
And then hopefully we'll be able to make it.
Approach on 125.7. Bye.
Probably won't turn on the landing lights because until we see the runway. Otherwise, the clouds might even reflected lights and make visibility even worse. Use Milwaukee if you need to go somewhere else. The weather's much better and it's only a quick hop. Okay, then, thanks for the suggestion. Altimeter standards and approach checklist. Altimeters set 3022. Yeah, I've considered it as an alternative. It's also in my charts actually, but yeah, I was not sure whether Delta actually flies there and whether it makes sense to divert to an airport close to Chicago. But if the weather is much better, then it might be a suitable alternative. But I'm not planning on diverting. Guys, if I cheat on the ILS approach, I mean, don't blame me because it's late. If it was real life, of course, that would not happen, but yeah. I mean, we got minimums of 50 feet, we should be able to make it. The winter fog is indeed really kicking in right now in Chicago, I guess. Okay, let's see if we can maintain a profile. Struggling a little bit. Don't want to increase speed much further, so I'm going to add a little bit of speed brake. How's the chat room still doing? I hope you're still alive and awake. I still am, so. But I'm getting tired, I have to tell you. Luckily it's not super busy on this frequency. You know, they're using stacked controllers, I guess, so different altitudes, different controllers.
Delta 8879 at connect. Chicago approach 124.35.
12435 Delta 8879. Let's hurry up because we need to continue descent. 2435. Chicago approach Delta 8879.
Delta 8879, Chicago approach. All air information is Lima, advising you on Lima, expect ILS from my 9 right approach.
Information Lima, ILS from 9 right Delta 8879, can we continue descent?
Delta 8879, maintain 12000.
12000 Delta 8879. Okay, 9 right.
Approach 7689, can you give us a correct vector to Wasco for 9 right 7689?
Delta 7689,
in that case,
heavy, it'll be heading
110.5 on the ILS.
Roger, 085 689.
110.5. And this is an
Delta 7689, heavy, just maintain 7000, maintain 250 knots televised.
This is not even Cat 2 approach, so that's going to be horrible. Okay.
Spurlings 4522, maintain 180 knots or greater to lamps.
200 on the radio.
There is
If we don't see the runway by then, we have to go around. And just to review the missed approach procedure, climb to 4000 outbound on Oscar Bravo Kilo, radio 124 to Gravel International.
Delta 8879, just going to maintain 1000.
Send them in 1000 Delta 8879. Just gonna quickly set the approach. ILS 09 right. There we go.
Delta 80, question Delta 7689, heavy reduced speed to 210.
210 knots, 7689.
We're just following vectors, so I'm just switch to level change for now. Chris Pierce for with a pyro on location. Very foggy. Okay, thanks for the tip. My speed brakes were still out, but thanks for the weather report. Oh dear. Let's see what happens. This may be my worst VATSIM Live Full Flight if I have to go around.
Chicago approach, United 254 heavy, descending through 12,800 to 12,000.
United 254 heavy, Chicago approach, runway 90 right, information, Lima Square.
Just gonna quickly check the go around procedure.
Runway
Seems
90
to work.
right, we'll look up the unit for 254.
We'll just follow LNAV and VNAV to keep ourselves alive. So
Delta 8879, just going to maintain 10,000, maintain 250 knots or greater to advise.
send to maintain 10,000, 250 knots or greater, Delta 8879. Level change. Step by step.
Chicago approach.
I kind of like this vectors because it kind of reduces stress of following a specific
Cam 4701, Chicago approach, just going to maintain 4,000, maintain 210 knots or greater.
Stand and maintain 4,000. Maintain 200 or greater.
Jukich, and then we have the
Cam
vector.
4701, maintain 210 knots or greater, 210 or greater.
Roger, 210 knots or greater.
So we'll just stay on the vector.
Spirit Wings 4522, 180 knots to land at Lands Connect Tower, 126.9 Connect. Lands 469, Spirit Wings 4522, good night. United 254 heavy, just to maintain 1000.
11,000, United 254 heavy.
Delta 7689 heavies, 9 miles from Lasco, clear hours from my 9 right approach, maintain 250, correction, maintain 210 knots until advised.
110.5, set, 093 is the inbound
210
course,
knots to Lasco.
as you can see,
Until established.
and 4,000 feet
Delta
of
7689 heavy, you are
Just
clear
approach
hours
altitude.
from my 9 right approach, maintain 210 knots until advised.
Roger, 210 knots till advised and clear 9 right.
Whew, this is getting stressful.
Delta 8879 Lasco, intercept from my 9 right localizer.
Say again, Delta 8879.
Delta 8879, clear right to Lasco, that's Whiskey, Alpha, Sierra, Charlie, Oscar, join the 9 right localizer.
Direct Westco, clear, join the localizer 09 right, Delta 8879.
Cam 4701, turn left
Westco,
150.
yeah. Got that.
Left 150.
Direct Westco. Executes. And after that comes Devon.
Cam 47.
Working the,
Cam 4701, Cam 4701, maintain 4,000, sir. Climb to maintain 4,000, O'Hare 3022.
Roger, maintaining 4,000.
Cam 4701, turn left heading
I'm
120,
not sure if
intercept from
we're
19 right
for the
localizer.
descent right now because
Roger,
need to
left
descend.
120, intercept 9 right, localize.
Cam 4701, 6 miles from Devon, maintain 4,000 to established on the localizer, clear
I
now
guess
from
not.
9 right approach.
we just have to
Yeah,
descend on the localizer when ready.
Delta 7689 heavy, verify you're descending on the glide slope, descend to maintain 4,000.
Roger, down 4,000, we just picked it up. So we can.
Delta 8879, descend to maintain 7,000.
Send and maintain 7,000 Delta 8879. So
Delta 2 United 254 heavy, turn
extend the
right,
speed
direct
brake
Lasco,
because,
intercept from right 9 right localizer, descend to maintain 10,000.
this is quite crazy. VNAV path
right direct left.
shows that we're way too high. Just to be sure, I want to
Delta
descend quickly.
7689 heavy, are you going to be able to descend for the runway or do you need to resequence?
We'll make it 7689.
Delta 7689, heavy
It's
Roger,
in the low
speed
clouds.
180.
Roger, 180.
This is going to be interesting. All right.
In approach U-964, can we decrease our speed from 300?
United 254 heavy, maintain 250 knots, still advised.
250 knots, United 254.
You know, I'd rather descend in steps, even though it's maybe not the most economical thing to do. It makes, you know, allows you to manage the speeds and the altitude a little bit better at this stage, especially when they're, you know, getting step-by-step descent requests.
701, may I read the speed, sir?
104701 affirmative, free speed, actually speed your discretion, maintain 180 knots or greater till on final contact O'Hare Tower 126.9er.
126.9er seems to be the next one.
Sir, can you repeat it for us, please?
104701, speed your discretion, contact O'Hare Tower 126.9er.
126.9er.
Okay, we got the localizer.
United 254 heavy.
28 chain.
United 254 heavy, descent maintain 7,000.
Speed brake armed.
7,000 United 254 heavy.
Delta 8879, 6 miles from Wasco, maintain 7,000, no establish on localizer, cleared islands from line 9 right approach, maintain 210 knots or greater.
210 knots or greater, cleared ILS approach 09 right, Delta 8829.
Delta 3128, Delta 31, Chicago approach, runway 9 right,
Okay,
information
use
Lima's current.
210 in that case.
Delta 3128, Roger, 9 right, got Lima, 12000.
I'm not receiving a localizer net yet, which is kind of interesting.
Delta 3128, Roger, just to maintain
Just wondering
110.
why that VNF path is way different than what's being
So
set up
maintain
here.
1000, Delta 3128, and do I still have a 300 speed restriction?
Delta 3128, affirmative.
Not receiving localizer at all.
Delta 3128.
Delta 7689 heavy, thanks for the help, 180 knots until 5 mile final, contact O'Hare Tower 126.9er, connect.
Alright, glide slope.
Roger 180 until
Approach.
5 mile final, and we're going to tower. 76, 126.90.
Glide slope captured. And gonna set the altitude to 4,000 feet. Hey, you didn't expect that. Oh, nice. Okay. So guys, sorry if I'm not paying any attention to the chat room, I'm really focused. Gonna do flaps 1.
United 254 heavies, 9 miles from Wasco, cross Wasco at about 7,000 foot hours from 9 right approach, maintain 250 knots, still advised.
Maintain 7,000 at Wasco, cleared for the ILS 9 right approach, maintaining 250
If
knots.
necessary,
What do you
might
say for
lower the
254
gear
heavy?
to add more drag. But for now, it seems to be fine. Hey, India Virtual Aviation, good morning. Okay, I'm gonna do flaps 5 because I want to have some drag at the ready. We're 17 mile final right now. Looking good. The ILS has been tuned. Course is set.
Delta 8879, reduce speed to 210.
210 Delta 8879. Okay.
Delta 3128, just want to maintain 10,000,
speed
maintain
brakes.
250 knots.
So maintain 10,000, speed 250, Delta 3128.
Look at those clouds. You know, turn the landing lights on right now. Hurry.
United 254 heavy, verifier on the 9 right localizer.
Just gonna
turn
keep
10
them off
degrees
for the
left
moment.
and intercept from my 9 right localizer.
Do the runway turn off and taxi lights on.
254.
And speed brakes are on again.
Chicago approach, good evening, American 2-person QQ, walk 060. American 2460, Chicago approach, Roger, information Lima's current advised name Lima, expect from my 9 right.
Okay, look at all those clouds coming by. This is really getting excited, guys.
Runway 9 right, runway 09 right.
Runway 09 right.
Would they be giving this runway on purpose just to And
Delta
OAS.
8879, maintain 180 knots or greater until lands, and contact O'Hare Tower 126.9er.
180 or greater until lands, contact tower, say again, Frosty.
Delta 8879, 126.9er.
126.9er, Delta 8879.
Delta 3128, clear direct.
Okay, we're over the tower. I want to reduce speed a bit further. I'm already gonna lower the gear to add some drag. 180 till lands. Lands is coming up. And I'm gonna contact tower. Tower, good evening, Delta 8879, ILS 9 right.
Delta 8879 over tower, hello, 8 miles trail of a G7. Runway 9 right RVR greater than 6,000 with 350 runway 9 right, clear the land when able to stay parking.
Clear the land, right, 9 right, Delta 8879. Okay, 8 miles out.
Delta 8879, sorry, I missed your last thing again.
Negative, we're just confirming clear to land, runway 9 right, Delta 8879.
8879 April.
Okay. I'm gonna do flaps 15. We're now passing land, so we're clear to reduce to our approach speeds, pretty much 160 for now.
7689, right turn Mike, left turn hotel, ground point 9.
Roger, right Mike and left on Hotel 7689.
6 miles out and reducing.
That's 8879, wind check, 01005.
And I'm just gonna put the flaps down to 30 already. Okay guys, let's have a good landing hopefully. Oh, this is not an we can turn on the second autopilot. I should have used my MCP for that.
O'Hare Tower, United 64 Heavy, ILS 9 right.
I hope I can just disconnect the automation in time.
United 254 Heavy, O'Hare Tower, hello, 7 miles in trail of a 737. Runway 9 right RVR.
Though it's not really an auto land, ILS of course, but let's hope we can land. Oh, what's your gate? Oh, I missed that. Echo 12, right? Echo 12 is our gate tonight. Can't see a thing, man. This must be my most foggy VATSIM approach ever. On a live flight at least. Ground in sight. Ooh, we're close to minimums. Yeah, approach lights in sight. Continue. Disconnect the automation. Whoa.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Ooh, man, come on. Not sure what how well that ILS was aligned. Again, I'm using some sort of FCAT file from VATSIM, so not sure how good it is. There we go. Okay, let's see where we can vacate. We're vacating all the way at the end.
So the 8879, right turn hotel 3, ground point 9, good day.
Right turn hotel, ground point 9er, Delta 8879, bye bye. 1 to 1.9 on the grounds. Wow, we landed, guys. Did you see how bad we ended up at the runway? I mean, that's why it's good to have an add-on scenery with good ILS alignment and all that stuff. Maybe I should have gone around in real life, but I saw the approach light at minimum, so that helped. Okay. We're at 9 right. I just gotta get my bearings here, guys. Chicago ground, good evening, Delta 8879, Hotel vacated 9 right.
8879, air ground, where you park?
Echo 12.
So 8879, Roger, taxi via Hotel Charlie and Alpha.
Via Hotel Charlie and Alpha, Delta 8879. Wow. Oh man. Hotel Charlie and Alpha. Okay, where's Charlie then? That's Hotel 2. And I think Charlie is coming up there. Wow, the visibility is bad, guys. I didn't manage to turn the landing lights on. I didn't manage to turn the engine start switches to continuous. But we've landed. Yeah, it was a bit of a weird sequence, right? I'm not sure if this is how the ILS is aligned in real life. That would be pretty bad, wouldn't it? Charlie should be up the left up here. Mistaken. I'm gonna cheat, guys, because I'm tired. Yeah. Left up here, Charlie. There we go. But this was bad. Really, really bad. Frame rates are also quite low, I have to say. And maybe just due to the amount of clouds in the area, or the amount of traffic. Clean this up a little bit. Let's get the RAPU going. There we go. And we're now taxiing, as you can see, on Charlie, and then we'll...
7689, you waiting for company traffic there?
Yeah.
No, I'm just trying to get my bearings sorted out here. I got Alpha 10 on it. Yeah. I had a follow me coming to me. Rush.
So, thanks guys for the compliments on the landing. It was crazy. I mean, it doesn't happen often that I get that close to minimums. But I was almost urged to go around. You know, that's indeed what makes it this most exciting. Getting to experience foggy conditions like this. And, you know, if they send us to 10 center or something, Cat 3 approach.
Fire ground, United 254
probably wouldn't be
heavy
much
on
of a
Charlie
problem.
off 9 right, back city gate. And 254 air ground, follow the Delta straight ahead. Follow Delta 254.
Okay guys, I'm gonna park and then we'll quit, I guess, because it's late. 3:14 local time here in the Netherlands. How many people do we got watching, by the way? I can't check right now, but let's see, we're on the Echo Pier on the north side. So we should be turning left at Alpha 9er. Look how foggy it is. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Yeah, we've still got quite a bit of taxi this Alpha 20, so it's kind of like Amsterdam with the clockwise and counterclockwise taxiway Alpha versus Bravo. Whew. Well, guys, even though we have the full scenery here, I hope you enjoyed the landing here at Chicago. Definitely exciting. 68 people watching. Okay, thanks very much. Yeah, not as much as when flying in Europe. Yep, it's Saturday, everyone's asleep. Man. I have to say, I really like the departure out of Denver as well. We're not really speeding up too much, actually. Kind of racing around. But there's some traffic up ahead, so should be a bit careful. Strobe lights are still on. Turn off. at United passing by. Oh, that's Copa Airlines, isn't it? It's Alpha 15 for passing. Yeah, I gotta be a bit careful up here with all that traffic. Wow, really like seeing the different liveries than what you normally used to when you're. I love those AI models. I mean, that's what I also love about Barrett. It's the good-looking AI models and good-looking AI lights. There's another Delta parked right there. Taxiing parallel. That's quite interesting. Another Delta 737. This flight's going into the fog. Really bad visibility. Okay, let's see if we can find our gates as suggested by Kyle, Echo 12. Yeah, FS Dream Team, they probably have it right in their old scenery, but hope they will do the same in their new scenery, aligning everything properly. This was badly aligned, let's be honest. Even for Cat 1 approaches would not be suitable. Unless they specifically mentioned it was an offset localizer, but I don't think that was the case. Man, I can't wait to park, I'll be honest, guys. Hey Ben, thanks for the compliments. We're still on the ground frequency, yeah. Okay, what's this Delta doing right here? Maybe taxi around it. Look at that. That's dynamic lighting working for him.
And the ground spirit wings 4522 is Charlie short flank Lima 7 this evening.
Race 4522, Roger. Can you make the right turn here at Charlie?
Hey, ground.
4522, Roger. Charlie, hold short, 9 right.
Well, just texture around it.
4522.
Forget it. And Echo 12 should be right up here. Oh, he's blocking the way. I know what. Delta's just assigned as a new gate. And that gate is this one. Text lights off. Can't see a thing. Maybe I want to turn them on for a sec. Yeah. We have Echo 10. Hey, maybe we can pull up GSX actually. That would be nice. Echo 10. No. Whatever. American.
3522, cross from my 9 right, taxi by Charlie and Alpha to the ramp.
There we go.
There goes Eric, Charlie Alpha 4522.
Parking brake set. Oh man.
Race 4522, actually, can you make the left here on 9 right and then vacate the next taxiway down so you don't have to stay on the runway?
Guys, welcome to Chicago.
It'll be left here on 9 right and then exit right on Hotel.
This is terrible.
And then Alpha to the ramp.
Remember when I said that I don't do this too often? This is kind of why. Let's go on another frequency. Hope it's not actually being used, but there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this flight in the US, hearing a different accent for a change, and different region, different airports. I definitely enjoyed this flight. It was crazy with the fog at the end, and that is what makes flying so interesting, and that's what flying on VATSIM is all about. Having that combination between real life procedures, air traffic controllers. Great. It's just wonderful. So I'm gonna call it quits right now quickly. Stay tuned for the multi-crew flight next week. I'm sure we will enjoy that. We'll have sure, hopefully a nice flight in Europe, and then we should have some fun. So I wish you all a good night, good morning, good day wherever you are, and then I'm gonna quit the stream and go to bed. All right, guys. Just a quick peek in the chat room. We got how many people on board? 60 people on board. Go get some sleep. Yeah, I'll definitely do, Kyle. Thanks very much. And yeah, they put the marshal on the letters to make them visible. Good work by GSX. Okay, see you next time, Bill. Thank you, India Virtual Aviation. Good night, André. And then I'm gonna call it quits. Thanks, Ben, as well for joining in at the end there. And I will see you all next time. All right, see you around, guys.